Yo, what's up, chat? Hello, what's up, guys? Hello, everybody. Let me turn my camera really quick. Good afternoon to you guys from me. Let me find my button. Let me find my button. Where my button at? Okay. I think it's right here. Okay, let me yo, what's up, guys? What's up? Hello, everybody. Hello, viewers. Everybody, how you guys been? How y'all day been? I hope you guys your work's been good. I hope it's been good. I hope y'all stayed out of trouble. And today, yes, we are gonna be playing some Wuthering Wave. Now, today I might just fully focus on the story alone in itself. It's been a hot minute. I did not finish Zani's story, just because I played a little bit of it and I was like, I lost interest in it. I ain't gonna lie. As much as I love Wuthering Wave, you know. But we're gonna dive into Ciaccona's story because you guys told me that Ciaccona's story is really important for the main event. Now. So before we really get into the Wuthering Wave main event, main story, right? So I want to actually react to the new Elden Ring, the Night Ring. Now, I wasn't too fully convinced, chat, because like I like Elden Ring, I like the lore, I like all of that. I played a little bit of it. It just couldn't like. I'm sorry, chat. I just ate something a while ago, but then I just couldn't like really get into it. I don't know, but I do really like the game. But then they did drop the new trailer this morning. It was pretty early, so we're gonna check that out. I might make that into a YouTube video, so just give y'all a heads up right now. If I'm gonna remove the comment section, you know, so you guys not gonna see yourself typing. So yeah, we're gonna do that. React to it. Make a quick video out of that, and then just see whether I'm sold or not on that shit or not, you know. And then yeah, we'll dive right into Wuthering Wave. So let's just get right into that. Let me drink my coffee really quick here. Ooh, I know it's in the morning for you guys, like majority of you guys. It could be in the afternoon too, I don't know, but good morning to you guys. Okay, so let's start it right up. I don't have too much time today, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Where is the okay? So let me switch this off over here really quick here. Okay, so it's right here. Now I don't know if my screen looks the fucking weird. I could never get my camera correctly, so I don't fucking know. But yeah, so we're just gonna check this out and then I'll make a quick video out of that. So let's move you guys over. Do that there. Do that there. Okay, so all right, man, haven't done one of these in a minute. Okay, all right, so it's time to check out the new Elden Ring Night Ring, the official launch trailer. Now, I'm not too big onto Elden Ring, but I do love the game. I do love the franchise, and I do love FromSoft. I believe FromSoft, they do make like some of the best video game ever. Like it's just undeniable. They make really good game. So let's see if this trailer is able to, you know, make me stick with it and play with it. So I kind of really want to check it out, because like at first I wasn't too sure whether I want to play Night Ring or not, because I played Elden Ring but I just couldn't stick with it. But I do like the game, so let's see what the trailer is all about. It was 7 hours ago. So oh damn, that's loud. Yo, that graphic go hard. Hold up.
The night farers. The will to cross the endless night and fight on. Till every shred of their being is ground away.
Okay. Now, I will say if there's one thing that I think like FromSoft does really, really fucking well is their soundtrack is so fucking like masculine. You know what I'm saying? It's so grand, it's so heroic, and this is a whole different take from like Elden Ring and all that. So I want to see if maybe maybe this trailer could probably really sell me. I'm not too sure, but that graphic looked fucking insane. That's an insane graphic. This is my first time seeing it. But they got folded. Okay. Oh my god, bro. That looks so sick. Okay. You get a little hand spike. What the fuck is that? Oh. Yo, that looks sick. Oh shit, that looks sick. Yo, what? Okay, hold on. I might be sold on it. Hold up. Now, I wasn't too sold on the previous. Look at this shit. Okay, so you get some type of transformation class. You get like a mage, you get like a war axe guy, and it's so open world too. And the flying right here looks fucking amazing. But that's insane. If the graphic looks like this, if it gets even better, and like as right when they release this game, that's gonna be crazy. Now I want to know if this gonna be limited though. Like it looks like there's a wind path right here that's carrying them. I hope that's not the case. I hope you should be able to maybe free glide, free travel everywhere, because it looks like there's the wind to guide you. So it looks pretty linear. But we'll see what happens. That looks so fucking good. And also this dragon. Oh my god. I think I might be sold, because that soundtrack went insane. The battle looks insane. The boss looks fucking insane. Like, it makes me wonder how many bosses do they have on here. Oh my god. Okay. May the 30th. That's really, really soon. That's really fucking soon. Oh man. And this is the oh shit, you know what? I don't know if I'm actually kind of sold on it, because if you give me cool bosses, like mini bosses, right, and cool fighting mechanics, and it looks more like the Monster Hunter world, the Monster Hunter kind of like fighting mechanics, which is like open world, you get like multiplayer. Oh my god, that is what Elden Ring was kind of missing. I ain't gonna lie. But then it could be a very biased take, but that's just how I feel. Yeah, I'm sold, man. I'm sold. That shit looks so fucking good. The music was good. Everything looks good. This looks badass too. If you get that, you get the art book pages. I love FromSoft, like the way how they do all of their art. Their art is like some of the best fucking art. When you talk about a knight, you talk about all of that, this is what I'm expecting right here. This is what I'm expecting. Just a bad motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm sold. All right, so let's check this out, chat. I had to Yo, what up, man? What's up? Welcome back in, brother. My bad. I was making a YouTube video. Sorry, chat. So let me bring you guys back in on my screen. I had to take the What's up, guys? I had to take the comment thing out really quick. But you guys should be good on there. Yeah, and the night ring trailer do look sick. Now I did say I wasn't gonna try it out because I don't feel like it's for me, but that shit looks good. Now, the thing that I think that will actually really sell me on it, because I don't know if I'm gonna play it long term. I'll probably buy it just to try it out, play it with friends, and then I'll probably stream it too. But then I don't know if I'm able to like stick with it, but we'll just see. We're just gonna have to see, because it might be for me. Who knows? Look at this shit. Pre-order now, get a bonus gesture. It's raining. That right there. That's crazy. May 30th. Oh man. Chat, how many days is that? That's like 3 more days. That's this week. And then, oh man. Oh, you know what we could do? Chat. Here's the plan. Right after the live stream for Wuthering Wave and all of that good stuff, the good shenanigan things, man. We will play this. Damn. I'm kind of sold. I'm not gonna lie. That looks fucking fire. Now, if they could get the combat correct, if they could get the hit feedback correct, bro, that's kind of crazy. That looks really fucking good. That looks really fucking good, chat. Okay, so let's just continue on, chat. Let's continue on and then play some Wuthering Wave. All right. So yeah, today's mission, we're just gonna be playing the Ciaccona, the main Ciaccona background mission. So I just wanted to make that really quick. But good morning, chat. Cheers up to you guys. I'm drinking coffee today because yesterday, that shit made me thirsty as fuck. I swear that that cocktail made me hell thirsty with all of the salt and everything. I woke up in the morning dehydrated, but we're good here, chat. And then yeah, bad news, fucking at work, man. Like at work, I halfway twisted my ankle. It was horrible, but the good thing is not all the way. Yeah, my right ankle is like, it fucking hurts. Okay, but we're doing good, so let's go. Let me turn something on here really quick. Okay. My bad, chat. I got a robot on the corner in my fucking bed. I'm trying to turn it on. Okay, there it is. Okay, there you go. Boom. Love it. Okay. So where we at? Let me see where we at right here. Yeah, I heard you guys are saying that the Ciaccona story is really fucking good. Okay. Yeah, okay, you know what? So before we do that, let's spin some wave. Let's spin some wave plate. I need to fucking spend it. Get all clicky click, man. You know we love this from Gacha games. Yeah, there it is. Yo, what up, super? Oh, did I? Oh, you know what, chat? I think it looks okay. I don't know. I can't tell. Maybe it looks okay because I've updated my OBS. So OBS be a motherfucker, man. I tell you that. Y'all can ask any streamer. They'll be like, yo, OBS be kind of goofy sometimes. Especially with the recording with the YouTube. But let's get some of this because I need to... I think we got a decent amount for Cardathea. You know, maybe not enough. You know, maybe not enough. Let me see. How much do I got? Let's 20. Oh yeah. I need to do that. We need to go do it. We need to spend some white plate. See how it be. Now, I've been practicing it was the Ciaccona off my own free time. And I will say, she's growing on me, man. She's growing on me, for sure. For sure. She's super fucking quick. Super fast. Get that in there.
Combat isn't just about strength.
Oh, fuck. I forgot it's in English. I was expecting, like, JP. Just because we played JP on Nikkei. Goddamn. Get in there. Are we upgrade Ciaccona? Yeah. I kind of did already. Like my Ciaccona, she's almost all the way maxed out. Almost. She's pretty strong.
Leave it to me.
Chat, let me know if the volume is like good or not. I feel like it's a little low, but it's okay.
Thanks for watching. A grand overture. Listen, the trio.
Like I'm a little slower still. What the fuck? Oh, we're done already. My bad. She's just there jamming and shit. Okay. I wish like her stack fucking Oh, hold on. Yeah, I forgot how focused I gotta be with fucking Woo. It's totally different from Nikkei, man. Nikkei, I don't even need to focus like this. Okay. Alright, get that in there. We do one more. Do one more. Like I think my Ciaccona is just missing the final of her skill tree, and I think she should be okay. Get that in there.
A grand overture. A perfect chord.
Yeah, get that in there. All right, we're good. All right, we're set, chat. Now we're ready. Oh, you just get the character XP from the battle pass. That's true. That's true. I mean, the battle pass, I burned through it all for Ciaccona. I'm not gonna lie. I did burn through a lot. I burned through like let me see where my Ciaccona's at. Like, this is where she's at currently. Like, she's not like all the way up there. I still need to level some of these up, but I feel like it's kind of whatever at this point. Like, it's like do as I go, just because. And then look at my money, chat. I'm broke as fuck. 652,000, man. That's not enough. And then we still gotta get some more for Carthea. So yeah, I burned through so much for her, like a lot. I think she's worth it for sure. And I kept her at S0, but before Carthea come out, we'll see if I could push for at least an S2. I'll see if I can push for an S2. That's gonna be really good for Carthea. So let's claim some of that. Get some of that in there, and then just do the volume up just a tad bit. Okay, and then let's do the story. I'm ready. Now, I'm expect my mind to be blown. I'm just playing. Yeah. True. Okay. Oh, that's a little fucking lag right there. Okay, you know the game. We're gonna buy every fucking thing on this market.
Welcome to Rosemary's Apothecary.
Fuck.
Perfect potion.
What is let's just take a guess, man. I think it is this. I don't know if that's what she needs, like for Carthea.
I'll be here to assist straight away.
I'm just gonna buy it, man. Fuck it. Oh, maybe the gold crest too. Maybe the gold crest.
Feels off.
All right.
Here to assist straight away.
All right. We should be good. Damn, I'm broke as fuck. Oh man, you know we're gonna have to. We're definitely gonna have to check out the fucking the store. Okay. All right, let's start it up, man. Y'all, I have high expectations. We'll see what happens, chat. Y'all telling me it's really good. So, am I doing the right one? Hope it is.
Rover, fancy running into you here.
Is it a little low? It does feel really low, don't it? Yeah, do it right there.
Won't you dine with me? Ms. Margarita asked me to sample her newest pizza, but my goodness, these portions.
Yeah, she not eating all that. She not eating all that. That's a fucking lie. God damn, what the fuck is that? That's like fish cookies. They look like fish sandals. That steak looks so good, dude. Oh my. That T-bone looks good. Oh, dude, there's that one guy.
Orders acolytes found while clearing the abandoned library. A manuscript of a poem with an accompanying music sheet. The public has already caught wind of its contents. Did you know it was signed as Golden Anthem?
Yeah. Yeah, the T-bone still looks good. Man, this guy. I already forgot his name.
I reckon the original finder fished it out the sea and put it in the library, not knowing what it was.
Yeah, I really forgot. Like a lot of them have like that Scottish, the Scottish accent.
Shh, quiet. They're criminals. Best not mention them.
The criminals. Man, hold on. I haven't played Woo Store in a minute. This shit funny. Golden Anthem.
That name is not to be spoken of in Raguna.
Golden Anthem. Okay.
Simply put, the Golden Anthem was once a renowned poets' society.
Okay.
Their 3 members were once the Sentinel's cantors, but the Order banished them for insulting the divinity.
Man, I tell you what, man, them order, they a bunch of bitches. They're a bunch of bitches. Like, like they can't do anything. So okay, so there's 3 members of the Golden. I already forgot their name. Of the there's other the Sentinels Contours.
Allegedly, their pilgrim sail caught fire and none on board survived. And thus, their last known work disappeared.
Oh, okay. You know what, chat? I could totally see what y'all mean when you guys said that that this is gonna be like directly related to the story of Renacita going forward. I see what y'all mean now. I can already see it right there.
Well, since the manuscript is no longer secret, how does the tune sound?
Give me a second. Let me think.
Chat, does the volume sound okay? It sounds really low on my headphones.
Hear that? It's exactly what they're playing now.
Oh no. Oh, she popped out the gate. Oh shit. Yo, Carla, y'all gotta chill. What just happened? Bro, that show's so fast.
Here they were possessed by daemons, just as this very article suggests. Okay,
this is pretty cool because we at least got to get a glimpse of this guy. I forgot his name already. We get a glimpse of his power. But he controls them like that. That's crazy. And with Forlova's ability too, that'd be insane. Damn. It's you again.
Friends, it's been
Cristoforo, that's right.
I gather you were also listening in on that conversation about the Golden Anthem's last work?
What did you mean by daemons?
Resentful of the Order's verdict, they committed to paper a curse upon Renacita and Raguna. Those favored by the divinity were the most willing to raise the blade of rebellion, for they alone knew how to make divinity bleed and doctrines crumble.
Okay.
Though they died in exile to a great fire, their resentment festered in their music and poetry, transforming into horrors known as daemons.
So Damon is just the echo, the corrupted echo, pretty much.
Like the fire that dragged them to hell, these daemons will spread throughout the land and burn all of Raguna. This article was recently published in the Raguna Literary Journal. Quite the perspective, wouldn't you say? Vengeance born of resentment. Such dark and twisted characters are hard to resist. Perhaps someone unwittingly played that tune just now and opened the plushies to possession by the daemons.
Oh, brother, he's snitching on himself.
But then again, it's all conjecture. Those in the Poet Society died years ago. And who's to say what really happened?
Okay, you know, Cristoforo is making me think that he's one of them. So maybe he is a part of the Poet Society. That's a crazy ass society name. Poet. What, did they be rapping and shit? and what is it? They probably like got like a society. They just start rapping in Beethoven language and shit.
Now, if those vengeful spirits really do exist, well, out of all the patrons here, they went straight for you, Rover. Curious and curiouser. By the way, it just so happens that I made a copy of the Poet Society's last work. Here, take it. Consider it a little souvenir from your spirited encounter. Maybe it'll prove useful later.
Like, how could we even trust him? Like how could we even trust him at this point?
Goodbye, friends. A change of venue is in order. I must finish my play.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I totally forgot. I totally forgot Wuthering Way has this shit. Kuro Games, classic Kuro. Manuscripts excerpt. Swept away by the storm are the cicadas of the water kingdom. Wheat straws lay adrift in the villages awoken wine mugs. I did not know what the fuck they said right there. Prolonged nights of summer. Lost souls wander between streets and alleys. Oh, they're talking like, oh, it's a poem. I'm so fucking stupid. Okay, we gotta read it as such. Withered leaves. fall into autumn's abyss tranquility. Rust of decay form on utensils of holy communion. Communion. I can't fucking read. I swear. Desolate winds of autumn. Acolytes measure of the inclination of divinity with rotten scales. They talk about the dragon. Frost cover pupils of stained glass. Okay, the confessional fills with the silent ash. Sleepless night of winter, a wandering bard holds a frozen lute, playing sounds that never reach. Hold on, chat. Hold up. I think we just solved the puzzle, man. Okay, hold up. The confessional fills with silent ash. Sleepless night of winter, a wandering bard. I do know a bard. We know the bard holds a frozen lute, playing sounds that never reach. Talk about Ciaccona right here, huh? Maybe. With our bodies to feel the fire, the ensuing inferno shall forge Raguna's true gold. Like the fire that dragged them to hell, these daemons will spread throughout the land and burn all of Raguna. Let the sail take us past the towers, past the surrounding walls, and past the sentinel sculptures as we descend silently into hell. Till this song drowns into the brilliance of the sunset. You know what? That's a little too much for me to try to like piece together, but all right. Yeah, I mean, there was a lore drop there. There's a lore drop there. I really like this though, like as much as I didn't understand it like that, but
the fire that dragged them to hell, these daemons will spread throughout the land and burn all of Raguna. Unverifiable, yes, but not entirely dismissible. That said, a peculiar entity did indeed manifest, and it attacked you.
That's crazy. Like brother control the echo, and we didn't even fucking notice. Like he could literally just do that like right now. That's a cheating ass power, man.
So, let's start at the very beginning. I have a friend who's an expert in deciphering music. I believe you've met her. She who resembles Topaz should still be near Whisperwind Haven at this hour.
I forgot, chat. What wasn't that what we were called? Were we called Topaz? Like, was it that like our code name? Or maybe I'm fucking wrong. Okay, let's go all over here. Thank God for fast travel. Holy shit. Okay, it seems like we're definitely getting deeper into the lore. It seems. Where's she at? Oh shit.
In her world, poetry and music hold equal sway. Shh. Listen carefully.
Hey, yo, that's kind of cinematic. Man, I love her, like her color palette.
I like the song to find her.
Hey yo, that was the leak footage right there. Not leak, but like the beginning trailer 2.3. I was wondering where that would have came in, you know. It's really good. Yeah. What up, Ronald? Yeah, that scene was really good. And you know what? I did notice they do a lot of shadings here.
You really must adore that song.
That was majestic as
I remember
fuck.
hearing you sing it when I was little.
When she was little. Holy shit. You knew each other as a children. Oh fuck, I can't put that.
When I was a child, whenever I passed by Ciaccona's house, I'd always hear music drifting from the courtyard. Lively,
Oh, wow.
spirited, and so full of emotion.
Whoa, that graphic went crazy just now, chat. The graphic looks really good right here. What the hell? It looks really good. Like, I like how they blur everything out. Like the character pops out, you know what I'm saying? They really pop. You got like the nice shade going on. That looked really fucking good. Like almost movie like right there. That was fire. Okay, when I was a child, whenever I passed by Ciaccona's house, I always hear music drifting from the country yard. Lively, spirited, and soulfully emotion.
I remember it well. Those two guards of yours were like giants from Septimont. Easily 200 pounds of pure muscle.
Okay, maybe I don't remember. I probably haven't like played Wuthering Wave story in a minute. That the graphic looks awesome. What the hell? It looks really good. Did they improve it, or has it always been like this? Oh, I love that soundtrack.
Back then, Ciaccona's family conducted the Order's choir.
Uh-huh. Okay. So Ciaccona's family conducted the Order's choir. I can see why the Order like were a bunch of like fucking assholes to them. Then why is Ciaccona a wandering bard? Yeah. Maybe because she was a part of the blown ship?
How should I put it? Well, as they say, families are always rising and falling.
Do I have RTX on? I do not. I do not. That is true. The story expression becomes better and better each patch. I agree. Like, I was kind of skeptical, but then this just remind me why I always like I just love Wuthering Wave, just because they get better and better and better. But we'll see how they do with the storytelling, the story writing. Maybe they improve and maybe they haven't, so we'll see. But since this is very viable to the lore,
A song, whether sung in a grand hall or beneath the open sky. As for family matters, let the past stay where it belongs.
oh fuck, bro. they really selling her. Like, she looks really good. She's got like all the perfect angles and shit, you know. They're really trying to make you pull for that banner. It's working, making me want to do pull S1. Okay, but the song is, okay, I gotta read that. I did not hear what she said.
Anyway, the two of you came in such a hurry. I suppose you're not here to take in the music? Oh, so you eavesdropped on a man rambling on in C3 sharp, and then, poof, out pops a monster.
That's crazy. How sharp is C3 sharp?
Let me see. It should sound something like this. About that sharp, Rover.
Okay. Hey, you do you, girl.
I know, right? We should suggest to Miss Margarita that she add new signage. Sing with civility. It starts with us.
Can we discuss restaurant etiquette later?
Of course. But I still need to know what kind of music could possibly have the power to conjure up those monsters of yours.
Bro's got a whole ass notebook ready.
That name should never be spoken. They're criminals. To conspire with them is to risk banishment at sea. Or worse.
Okay. Two options. That's okay. Or the Order of the Deep can't harm us one bit. True.
Don't worry.
They know who
This
he
won't be
is.
the first time we've crossed paths with the Order.
Oh, they dare not.
Fine.
They work for us now.
From what you've told me, the composers of this poem cursed Rinascita, spelling the fall of Raguna. When the poem is played, some type of horror appears. If I understand correctly, that's what attacked you and Carlotta. If you ask me, this story is a right load of codswallop. I don't believe a simple little poem could curse Rinascita.
Then you...
We need to get to the heart of this poem and music mystery. Let me join you. I can't resist a good adventure.
Chat. This is the look that this is the look that they'll get you to try to pull for that banner. It's fucking working. Oh shit. That's fire. That shit. Alright. Alright, you know what? I'm very close to pulling out that banner again. Yeah, she looks really cute here, man.
I'll help you find the link between the music and those daemons. But in return, I want you to hand these pages to me for safekeeping.
But I will say though, can I be a little bit critical here? I will say though, that moment right there, they could have timed that better though. You know what I'm saying? They could have timed that a little bit better. 'Cause after she said everything and then she did that face, it's like, I don't know. Like the charm, it could have like they could have times 10. You know what I'm saying? The effect, but it was kind of like it was really off. But I'm just being picky now. Okay, so help find the link between the music and those daemons, but in return, I want you to hand these pages to me for safekeeping. It's just a few sheets of paper. A few sheets of paper,
have a
bunch of
deal.
color wallops.
Since you believe this music summons them, how about we test it for ourselves? I've already memorized the sheet music.
It's risky, but there's no surer way to find out. Wouldn't you agree, Rover?
You know, I'll always say this. Seeing is believing.
The final work of poets banished to distant seas and condemned to death. What, I wonder, did the verses forged in flames truly sing of?
Oh, she about to play the song? Hey, that's that loot. Hold up. That's that weapon we give Calcaro, ain't it? From Mount Firmament? Oh, you know I'm fucking tripping. It fucking worked. What the fuck? Okay. Are we gonna get a fight?
They are just like
Sweet.
the ones that attacked us in the
Oh man, I don't want this trial character.
Grand overkill! Overkill! A perfect chord! Listen, the trio of destiny!
That always throws me off. I'm not gonna lie.
All yours.
Alright. Sweet, sweet. She's really fun to play though, not gonna lie. I like her mechanic. Her mechanic's really fucking cool. Oh, careful. Bro, they giving her all the best angles, man. She looks really good.
They burn in despair, resentful of the Order's verdict, till their last breath. Their last work is nothing but a curse upon us all. With our bodies to fuel the fire, the ensuing furnace shall forge Raguna's true gold. Is it saying Raguna will burn to the ground?
They wanted their resentment to echo through the streets. Just by reading this, I can almost see their terrifying faces in the fire.
These voices. They're people of Raguna, aren't they? I think I heard Mr. C3 Sharp in the mix.
Yeah, I mean, I was just gonna say, I'm like, bro, like it's like the same voice actors in there, like the same people. It's making me thinking.
If the poet's resentful souls gave birth to daemons, then
Oh, you said she pulls up the
shouldn't they
clock?
sound like
Yeah,
the
yeah, she did do that. I do
poets
be doing that too. That shit's funny as hell.
Those voices were just people who read or heard their work.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps the voices themselves are what
She
causes the
American.
daemons to manifest.
She's Scottish.
In the legends, daemons are born of death and curses. But what we've seen isn't like that, no. They're more like horrors created from people's words and imagination.
Uh-huh.
Of course, I'm just speculating. The voices were somewhat muddled. Perhaps I can refine the melody. This time, we need to listen harder. Let's find out what the true story really is.
I'm trying to follow along, chat. Yo, what up, Emperor? What's up, man? Okay. So the truth of the daemons, right? At Ciaccona, adjusted tune, melodies from the daemons reshape into a realm. From within, you will learn the truth of their origins. Start imagining how the story unfolds with melodies.
This is a realm created from melodies.
Oh shit. Okay.
Music can transcend space and time to bring memories and stories to life.
Okay. That music sheet is no ordinary piece of music, is it?
No. Normally, you can't perceive the frequencies in a melody. But that manuscript lets you see the world as I do. That part with the daemons should be right here.
You know, chat, this is giving me like that that feel, kind of like that one animation. I forgot what the anime game was. No, I mean the anime or like that one video game was. It was like the people, whenever they have like doubt, whenever they feel some type of sorrow, it becomes like a monster. So it's like the only way for people to never have to fight these monsters is to not feel regret, not feel sadness, not feel any anger. And that's really hard to do because of humanity. That this is giving me that kind of like weird vibe feel, you know. Oh, the Monster Hunter update should be about tonight. You know, if it comes out tonight, about the time we're done with this, yeah, sure, we can switch over. We can switch over and play really quick.
They burn in despair, resentful of the Order's verdict, till their last breath.
Okay.
Their last word is nothing but a curse upon
Chat,
us all.
is the volume kind of low?
Same as what we heard before. But now I see something. A balance scale with a crowd of people standing on one of the pans.
Uh-huh.
What are they weighing?
The two sides of the scale represent
I'm glad Rover get to talk
perspectives.
there. Holy shit.
Once a work is made public, its meaning no longer belongs to its creator alone. It is shaped by the interpretations of its readers.
Okay.
Perhaps it was a simple poem at first, nothing more. But then that article claimed it was a curse upon Raguna. Given that members of the Golden Anthem were banished on the Pilgrim's sail and died in a fire, the notion quickly took hold.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up, man. Like it's always the fucking the church. It's always the order that got nailed. That's fucked up, man. Maybe they feel some type of jealousy somewhere in there, and then they're just like, be gone, heathen. You guys have threatened the divinity with your music. Oh my god.
No one knew exactly what
They're out of
happened,
control.
so they filled in the gaps with their imaginations.
Mm-hmm.
With motive and a complete story. Perhaps that's all it took for a lie to become the truth.
Yeah.
Each time someone plays their last work, it summons daemons. This is the Golden Anthem's revenge and curse upon Raguna.
Ah, I
Still,
see.
Words and imagination alone cannot bring something into existence.
So maybe they're... Oh, okay, I get it now. Okay. So it originated from the Golden Anthem themselves, which were the good guy, but because of the betrayal, they turned it into a curse. Okay. You would be surprised how important this story is for Renaissita lore when you finish it. Okay. I'll definitely pay attention. Okay, unless there's a resonator involved.
Yes. Someone must have used them to create the daemons. What if the mastermind pulling the strings from the shadows is the author of that article?
Okay, it could be a
Daemons are bound to their
Cristoforo.
creator.
Cristoforo.
So it might not be a coincidence you felt them target you at the restaurant. There could be a connection between you and this mastermind. Or perhaps they have their own reasons for wanting to see you silenced.
Like, alright, they got a fucking Winnie the Pooh Bear attacking us. Like, do they not know who he is? We the Arbiter, the Lord, the God Slayer himself. And y'all gonna send us Winnie the Pooh. Alright. Okay, pick this option and find out how the story unfolds. Will these daemons affect Raguna?
Imagination knows no bounds. If left unchecked, such incidents will only increase. For resonators, dealing with them isn't much of a challenge.
Uh-huh.
But for ordinary folk, it's enough to spark panic across the city. Finding the one pulling the strings should be our priority.
Okay. Oh shit. Oh, I get a reward for that? Okay. Resume from... Oh, what the fuck is going on? Oh, so is this how they do, is this Wuthering Waves version of I play Nikke a little bit too much nowadays. Is this Wuthering Waves version of Nikke's story mode? Cause you get like your little stamina doing story. Okay, how do we catch this mastermind?
From the public's imagination.
What the fuck?
Then things will shift once we catch whoever is responsible for starting this in the first place. This mastermind has gone to great lengths to twist the facts, stirring fear and turning it into resentment. Maybe an attempt to cover up certain stories about the Poet Society. He must be tied to them somehow. If we can learn more about the Golden Anthem, we might be one step closer to catching him.
You realize people's interpretation and imagination of music and poems are what brought these daemons into being. That's kind of insane if the whole ordeal is true.
Poetry are born from kindness and hope. Yet now they've been twisted to create these monstrosities. Whoever is behind this won't just sit back and watch. The thought of confronting them is already inspiring me to write a ballad. What should I call it? Which instruments would fit?
Our enemy hides in the dark, while we remain in the light. If that's the case, we need to split up. With your tenacity and Ciaccona's expertise, we will uncover the truth.
Huh. Okay. And Oppo?
Someone has pointed a gun at Cat's Eye. Someone ought to pull back the curtain and expose them. The family has
Oh, she a real one. I forgot.
tracing the article's source and finding this mastermind.
I forgot Carlotta's about that life, man. She said, oh, you put a gun at one of my oh, I got you. We got you. We gonna get his ass. Okay, so where do we start? Or two, where should we begin our investigation? Let's do that.
If we find melodies connected to the Poet Society, I can bring the past into clearer focus. I've got it, Rover! I know a place where they've definitely left their mark. Let's go. Onward to new melodies.
Okay. Oh, really?
I really admire the wind. It's free to go anywhere without restraint. If only it could carry my poems into the hands of everyone across the world.
Okay. So Ciaccona's VA is the one who did E from Stellar Blade. That's insane. I never noticed that. Okay. Sang it. We'll slow down, we'll let her sing. I never noticed that. Look at that. I never noticed that, chat. Look at that shit. What the fuck? That's the good shit. That's good attention to details, man. Yeah, okay. This on top, like, I never noticed that. Okay, what is this place?
Ta-da! Welcome to Requiem Paradise.
Bro, I'm not lying. I'm not like lying when I say they giving her all of the best fucking shot. Look at this. Oh God, let me put my face away. Let me hold up. Oh my God, that's going on. That's going on my desktop background. All right, moving on.
This is where Raguna's musicians lay their old instruments to
They trying to make us pull for the damn banner again. It's working.
For the people of Raguna, the sea is everything.
Nah, it's my shit now. I will.
Drift out to sea when we pass.
I'm gonna edit a little bit. Make it pop more. And I'll share Discord. And this shit looks great.
Since an instrument is an extension of the musician, it's only fitting that it's buried by the sea. May its dreams be long and sweet before returning to the waves. I'm certain this is where the poets of the Golden Anthem laid their instruments to rest before their banishment. What's wrong? You seem troubled.
Bro, she looking mighty fucking fine, chat. I'm not gonna lie. She looking mighty fine. But then, I gotta say something. Goddamn, the curse the orders. Like, because they keep banishing people, all of this shit is happening. You know, it's goddamn. If they just stop that, bro. Okay, have you found any leads?
Is that what's been on your mind this whole time? I say,
Oh, really?
if the answers aren't coming, let it all go
True.
and clear your mind. To be honest, I haven't found any leads either. But worry not. This is what we bards call a bottleneck.
Oh my god, I know that word very, very, very well, chat. Very well. Now, when I used to rap, I remember I'm not like an official rapper, but when I used to rap, I tried to make my come up like at my younger days, and we used to write music, bro. Bottlenecking and like being on writer's block, bro, that shit was insane. It was like, bro, you'll lose your mental. Like, it's insane. So I know exactly what she's saying right here.
Once, I spent 3 days just trying to find the right words to describe a tree.
Yo.
Couldn't do it. Not one word.
Yo. That's true. Oh my god. Okay, they just made her extra fucking silly for like just no reason. That shit was cute as hell.
So, I stood under that tree and prayed for an apple to fall on my head.
Okay.
You know, just like in those stories where inspiration strikes after an apple hits you. And, well, at least you get a snack out of it.
Yeah, she's adorable. They making her so cute, man. Like they're making you pull for her better. It's great. Now, I want to talk about that part right there because when she's talking about like being under a tree, apple falling on you and all of that, didn't Wuthering Wave on their Twitter page, if I remember correctly, they released like a quick short video. It was like 5 second to 10 second, and it had her playing under the tree, and then an apple fell on her, and she did like this law of Newton and shit, and then she like made it disappear or whatever. Is that like a reference right there? I just caught that. So then apple hits you.
Sadly, the apples weren't ripe and none fell. No free nibbles for me, unfortunately.
I love her character, man. What the fuck?
Try it.
Did she just summon an apple out of her head in thin air? That's crazy. Her head do look like an apple, not now that they mention it. Bro, that apple looks so fucking good, I'm not gonna lie.
Huh. It's a real apple.
Later, when I finally decided to leave, I looked up through the gaps in the branches and suddenly saw a blooming flower atop a cliff.
I still can't get over how the hell she made the apple just appear like that. That's wild.
Turns out, even without an apple, inspiration may yet strike. But if I hadn't stood there, I might have missed that unexpected burst of beauty. So, maybe this is enough. Let's put aside heavy thoughts and continue our walk with a clear mind.
Ooh, I knew it. I was like, bro, I shouldn't be clicking like that. Hold on, chat. Let me, alright. I just got to, bro. I had to collect these scenes. I gotta put in my log. Okay. Maybe like brand some of the orange. You know, I never noticed that. I never really even. Okay, chat. Hot take. I did not give a shit about Brent like that. I'll be honest, man. Like even playing Brent's really good. My bad. I'm so sorry. I know there's a lot of Brent fans out there, but I just didn't really care too much about him.
I'm starting to understand why Carlotta calls you Topaz.
Is that so? but I'm nowhere near as dazzling as the sun. If anything, I'd rather be like Icarus in the story,
Oh no.
soaring freely in the sky.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to interrupt her. Oh shit.
I sense the melody of an instrument close by. Let's search for it.
Okay. I like this little interaction we're getting with her right now. It's nice. Look at the fucking settings. Looks good. Really nice setting. Sets the mood.
Cute, but it sounds sharp and harsh. If this were a performance, I'd say it's trying to finish as quickly as possible, barely giving the notes a chance to breathe.
Oh, did we get a music lecturing right now? What's this? Oh, that's the that's from the
A harp.
Kadawato in
It's
them.
in excellent condition, but its tone is flat and dull. Let's keep it for now and see if there are any other instruments nearby.
These are the same instrument that we gave to the echo that we found, right? The lost abandonment echoes that lost their partners during the boat. You guys remember that? I remember that. I think this looked like the exact instrument from them. But it wouldn't make sense if the same instrument disappears like that, and then we had to like relook for it. What is it? Look for the abandoned instrument. Okay. Sensor. Oh, of course, she goes right to it.
Is that a lute? Its echoes are faint. Perhaps because it's been abandoned longer than the previous two. I'll need some time to decipher it. Wait. The sound may be weak, but there's an undeniable strength to it. Rover, behind you! It seems this looks like we belong to a member of the Poet Society. Say, it holds the melodies they left behind. A perfect chord. Come at me. Thanks for watching. No go.
Jesus Christ.
The timbre also matches.
I love how she fights,
I
man.
believe this lute is exactly what we've been looking for. Sometimes, even when the instruments are the same, the performer's mood can change the entire sound.
You know, that's very true. Actually, that's actually really true. Because if the tone of the player themselves, if they're like fucking depressed as shit, then they're gonna start playing sad ass music.
For example, this lute doesn't seek to boast. It speaks softly, like a traveler sharing a story over tea in the warmth of an afternoon. The true purpose of music is to express what words cannot.
That's very true, chat. That's very true. Music, it is to express like what words really cannot say. And then whenever you feel like a really good thing about like certain type of music and you feel it, like you're like, man, I wish I could explain this. You know, so it's great. It certainly has the style of a poet.
Rover, if there's something you want to say but can't put into words, if you sing it, maybe I'll understand.
But I haven't even heard you sing yet.
Me? Perhaps another time. Once all this is settled, I'll perform for you. Be sure to listen closely then.
I forgot Wuthering Waves got all the fucking the great angles.
Now, it's in the lute's hands. I hope this melody holds a tale worth telling.
Okay. All right. Cinematic.
Listen, I hear something up ahead. It seems like an interrogation room. This melody carries the weight of the Poet Society interrogation. Let's keep moving. Take care with each step. The melodies left by these instruments are extremely fragile.
Oh yeah.
We may find
Damn,
ourselves
they got
stuck in vast rifts in time and space. A single misstep could draw us into other melodies, leaving us lost within them.
Yeah, it got really eerie.
Farrell of the Golden Anthem. Know that Imperator is stern, yet merciful. The Codex teaches us that those whose sins are cleansed by the sea shall remain blessed by the sea.
They're so full of shit. they're so fucking full of shit, man. The Acolyte and the Order of the Deep. That's such a way to talk into perspective of saying that when you guys drown, yeah, just die, because that's a blessing for you. That's so fucked up. Those who sin are cleansed by the sea shall remain blessed by this. That's a fucked up way to say go kill yourself.
It is a grave offense to slander the Sentinel. This includes your claim that the Sentinel's true form is a steed of the skies.
Wait, what? Oh, hell no. That's what they trialed them for? Oh, they a bunch of... Oh, hell no. The Sentinel is a steed in the sky. And they say your claim is a grave offense to slant... Oh my god, bro. They're so brainwashed.
I was told you found this lie carved on a lithograph. In the face of the tempest, a giant celestial steed carved a path for the Ark. How absurd. If you admit you were mistaken at tomorrow's trial and reveal where you have hidden the evidence, I will move mountains to protect you and your companions.
Damn. That's... I hate people who talk like this. It's so smart ass.
Remember, Imperator only responds to repentance, not silence.
I'm sorry, Sir Acolyte. I'm doing my best to cooperate. Please don't mistake my silence for defiance. It's just, this room is freezing, and I've caught a chill. Makes it hard to talk.
Wait, Farrell?
I'm afraid that by the time I see the Sentinel, I will have lost my voice entirely. Perhaps then, they will judge you for silencing a poor transgressor's confession.
As long as you repent and help us destroy those blasphemous poems and songs, the Sentinel shall show mercy.
Where's Carlotta? We need Carlotta. She need to pop a bullet in an old boy's head. That's crazy, bro.
You are a wise man. I trust you will make the right choice. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Good night, Mr. Farrell. I will always be here should you wish to receive the Sentinel's mercy.
Chat, isn't Farrell the old man? The old man at the cave where Brander at? It wasn't that his name? I'm trying to remember.
No need to worry, Sir Acolyte. In fact, I'm beginning to enjoy the cold.
Neither official nor private records show them as having ever repented in the Cathedral of Mercury. This melody is fading fast. Let's check if there's anything nearby to amplify.
So they hid the evidence. That's fucked up.
Farrell's gone mad. He ought to have hidden the truth in our secret study. Why would he slip this dangerous knowledge into his poems and hand them out to children? We ought to have buried the truth.
Nah, man.
Buried the truth.
What are you thinking?
It just occurred to me. Is that our mastermind's true aim? Not only to bury the past, but also to silence those who know the truth. Like you.
Yep, that sounds like the government. That sounds like the government right there. You know too much.
To deepen Ragonese prejudice against the Poet Society, using this opportunity to create monsters born from our words. Words and music are weapons without form.
True. All right, see, Mr. Farrell got to say.
To be our fate. from the moment we uncovered that lithograph. I knew it would come to this. Still, I have no regrets. But if the Sentinel's true form is a flying steed, what does that make the Imperator we've pledged our faith to? All this time, we've been living nothing but a lie.
The Order's stance
True.
is the Poets Society concealed blasphemous works. Yet the Order themselves concealed the lithograph's existence. What were they afraid of?
You know what? It sounds like somebody need to sue the Order. That's fucked up, man. The Poet Society discovered the Sentinel's true form.
That's right. You must have seen the Sentinel in the inverted tower.
Yes, we talked. That's our pet.
To keep the Sentinel's true form a secret, the Order ruined the Golden Anthem's reputation.
Fucking insane. Who would have thought?
I understand what Farrell was trying to do.
All right, let's see what Selena's got to say.
We're not adventurers or mighty resonators. We don't even have the time or ability to determine whether that lithograph is real or fake. Farrell only wanted to share the voice of uncertainty. He hoped someone might understand his doubts. Our fate has been sealed. All we can do now is choose what we believe and carry what we hope to be the truth to our graves.
They don't sound like they're full of hatred at all. If anything, they appear to have
Damn.
anticipated what would happen.
So they just fully accept their fate, huh? I mean, you'd rather do that than live like a life of lie. Especially they already been living a life of lie.
During the interrogation, they kept their composure and did not offer fierce resistance. In fact, they even showed sympathy for the interrogator.
Yep, and they say that they were the reason to create this melody that made these echo from anger, from like, you know, resistance. And yeah, that's great. That's really good too, because now we know that they're not like that, you know. And it's great that they kept their mouth kind of like quiet, because even if they promise, they still know the truth. The Order's still gonna put them down, right?
Everything seems to revolve around the Order.
Yeah, fuck them.
Could they be the ultimate mastermind behind this?
Okay, hold up. I don't want to like seem like I'm coming off like hating, because I really do love Wuthering Wave, but this has got to be the dumbest shit I've ever heard Rover ask. This is a dumbass question. Like, Rover should already know, maybe at this point or a point of time, that you know, the Order are fucked up. Is he surprised?
We don't know that for certain. But at least we now know the Poets Society would never place a curse on Raguna.
That's good to know.
The melody is fading faster now and becoming unstable. We should leave. We can continue our discussion later.
Okay. That was fucking awkward.
Where is this place? We must have gotten separated. Ciaccona did say even a slight misstep could draw us into other melodies.
Uh-huh.
You are to build a home here, like seabirds. Dwell upon the water, just as countless stars dot the night sky. I don't know if what I'm feeling is right or wrong. They were clearly the Sentinel's cantors. Why would anyone call them criminals who insulted divinity?
Who's this little girl?
This is a poem I've never seen before. It's so different from what they used to write. Do not place flowers on my tomb, for I do not rest beneath the stone.
Who's this?
I am the sea wind at Raguna's walls. I am a dawn that breaks through thorns.
Oh shit! Oh, it's Ciaccona! Oh, little Ciaccona.
I am a nighthawk of wings of flame, soaring towards the celestial steed, whose praises I sing and whose true form I behold. A flame, celestial steed, true form I behold.
She's such a nerd. She's very passionate in her studies. That's very respectable. Let's follow her for now. Okay, let's go up there. Can I just climb? Oh, damn, I can't jump. What's this? Investigate. Okay, scattered journal pages. We can't just sit here and wait for it to happen. Is there anything else we can do? Anything? Ask for help from who? I don't know who else is there to turn to. The Montellis. If it's the Montellis, no wait. They value profits over anything. We don't have that kind of leverage. The street poets, that won't do either. We won't be able to control the spread. What about them? They're choristers. They would. The hell? Oh, there's the loot. Hey. Oh, there's the drawing, the painting. Okay. Is there anything here too? Like a little Easter egg? Oh, there is. Oh my lord. Just the tiny poem Ciaccona just read reference to a real poem. Oh, like a actual real poem. Should we might have to look that up. Whew. Are y'all ready for this, chat? Oh boy, let's go. Cultural insights. This is a book. But this is what we're here for. Literary works draw their vitality from two sources: the curator and the readers. The creators give it new life, while the readers help extend it through reading. Each time they share a piece of work or publish their thoughts and reviews, they breathe new life into it. Good, true. Some may find the term life of a work elusive, as it's too abstract and intangible. However, a parallel can be easily drawn from human life. When discussing the concept of life, one essential topic is inevitably brought up: name. A name is a symbol of existence, one of the most important markers that separate individual lives. That's very, very true too. If one desires to feel the vitality of a work, the most direct approach would be to feel its name, the various names bestowed by curators and readers. I once heard an eerie tale from a land in the east that spoke of a lady with skin as fair as snow who would stand in a snowstorm cradling a wailing baby in her arms, begging the passerby to hold the baby for her. As some kind-hearted individual agrees to that request, they soon find themselves unable to let go, bound to freeze to death. Now, is this talking about Ciaccona, right? Like a Yuki? The Japanese stuff. Was it that Japanese Yuki? The lore? Intriguing, isn't it? But by this point, it's a fascinating tale that evokes many distinct images that cannot yet form the entirety of life. But what if we give it a name? Like the Snow Woman. Aha, there it is. This name alone captures the entire narrative and defines its existence. However, even with the name anchoring people's imagination, the unusual nature of words means each person takes a narrative differently. That is very true, because a lot of people like to, you know, the way how they think, the way how everybody like to like see it, the way how they see it is very different to each individual's. Like just the narrative, you know. Hence, the life of a creative work is less controllable than human life. So if one day people's understanding of a work is led astray, then words could turn into a devastating weapon. Facts. What will we do then? Show anger? No, absolutely not. Anger is the cheapest outlet of dissent. That is very true too. As creators, all we do is believe that our words can live in their most genuine form. Damn. Exclusive interview with the Golden Anthem. Wow, that was actually really interesting read. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, you dropped the title after I cleared the quest. Be more interesting to read. Okay. Oh, that's fine. Oh, the actual poem, for sure.
The night sky will be illuminated by wings of flame, and I shall be reborn in immortal poetry.
Because they cannot banish the truth, the Order of the Deep instead banished us to the sea. Our thirst for truth is why we were cast out.
Wait, chat. It just clicked for me. It just clicked for me. The boat and the crew that Rochia was on, the crew, the artist crew, like the Carnival crew, right? The people that just plays music and whatever, like the painting crew, were these guys a part of that? Like a part of that ship right there? Or was that like an entirely different like crew?
No matter what, remember this. The truth will always exist. And the truth is gold that is unafraid of the fiercest of flames.
Oof, bars.
Can't get through, but the sounds are coming from over there. What is this place? Who are you?
She's always been distant and aloof, but her true melody is both heavy and fragile. Ciaccona toccata.
Ciaccona toccata.
As long as you still draw breath, lift your eyes and look. With this poem, your life is eternal.
Okay. All right.
Rover? Rover, are you all right?
So, let me think. So, do we just glimpse a past of her younger self doing this play and her studying? Oh, man.
Finally, I got you out of there. You must have been drawn into a different melody on our way out.
Don't tell Ciaccona what you saw. Fuck that. I'll tell her what I saw.
I just walked into his study and ran into a strange little girl. She seemed quite taken with the Poet Society's work. She mentioned a name. Ciaccona toccata.
I see. I don't know who you met, but Toccata is my family name. As I said before, for family matters, let the past stay where it belongs.
What? We just... That was... I did not expect that response, chat. I did not expect that response. Like, she was not phased. That girl, that's your name.
Just call me Ciaccona. We don't need to overcomplicate things.
Okay.
Well, we have made some progress. The melody we were in gave me a hint on what to do next.
Like, she just brushed it off. She's like, don't worry about it. What the fuck? Okay, next stop is the order, right?
Yes. Seeing as they banished the Golden Anthem, we might find more clues in the Cathedral of Mercury.
We'll find out later. Okay. She did dodge the bullet, yeah. Okay, in the Cathedral of Mercury. Okay, so let me see. That's far, man. Gotta travel to the to church itself. We going to church, boys. Okay, let me see here. You know.
Efficiency, Bob.
Ah. Oh my god, I couldn't even control that. Oh shit.
Have you found her yet? No.
She's not here either. Oh, greetings, brother and sister. Might I ask, have you seen someone dressed like us who likes to walk with her head down?
No. Razor doesn't like walking with her head down. She must have gotten into some trouble.
Oh, someone got in trouble.
We're in the Order's choir. We're rehearsing hymns to sing at the ceremony. Racer is our lead chorister. We took a break from rehearsing to play hide and seek. But when the time ran out, we couldn't find her.
They did say something about the chorister in one of those books.
Maybe she got mad at us because we sang badly. She hasn't smiled at us much since.
Oh, don't tell me the
rehearsal
order
started.
fucking took her, bruh.
Can you tell your big sister here what hymn you're rehearsing?
The teacher says it's a hymn to honor the brave knights and the Sentinel's guidance. But Razor says the hymn was written by a bunch of criminals.
Yep. That's it. She's done. The order of the deep sent her ass to a gamage. She got gamaged. Oh my god. She got silenced, man. Can you and Ciaccona realize that these criminals are in fact members of the Golden Anthem?
Well, which way did Racer go?
Really? She went that way.
Oh my god. Is that her right there? Okay, it's not. Oh, she's panic cat. Never mind. I thought that she said something against the order. They fucking sent her ass out to sea. Never mind. Oh, that's the song inside of the cathedral.
Such a beautiful voice, isn't it?
Yeah, that song right there.
You're the laureate. And you are?
Bro, someone make Ryza make her the leader of the Order of the Deep. Cause y'all remember, wasn't there a member, an acolyte? If I remember correctly, he was like, "Who are you?" Like, bitch, you don't know who we are? We're the laureate, man. Yeah, the little girl knows, but the acolyte don't know, bro. It's just they're dumb as fuck.
My name is Ciaccona.
A friend of mine.
Don't be scared. We're only here so that you can finish your game of hide and seek.
Hide and seek, right. Myron and the others are waiting for me. Sorry I've caused you trouble.
How about a little chat first? Something's troubling you. I can tell.
What?
She does walk with her head down.
The ceremony is coming up, and the choir still has so much to rehearse. I'm fine.
Let me guess, Ciaccona's gonna teach you how to sing.
Young ones today have so much talent. If I had the chance, I'd love to learn how to sing hymns. You know, our laureate here definitely knows how to sing hymns.
Oh my, she's setting us up, chat. Oh no. Yes, I do. We're fucked. Okay, just tell me what's troubling you. Please, little one.
It's just... Before the performance, the choir has to listen to the same music, recite the same lyrics, and do the same rehearsals every day. What's more, the hymn we're practicing, it was composed by bad people. Teacher calls them heretic poets. Myron and the others never complain. They're always eager to sing praises to the Sentinel on stage. But now, their dreams are all dashed because of me. Myron, Patero, and Shia's voices are in perfect harmony. But I can never keep up. And I don't like this hymn. Myron and the others are too young to realize that heresy is a grave offense. But I know. I just don't understand why the Order wants us to sing songs written by criminals. The more I thought about it, the more out of rhythm I became. In the end, I could barely sing at all.
Oh, poor thing. But your singing just now was beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, that's the right word. There you go, Rover. Yep.
That song just now. I've already forgotten how it's supposed to sound.
Well, what do you think a hymn should sound like?
A hymn, as the books state, is a song of praise for the Sentinel who leads the lost to the abundant lands.
No, not that. I mean, how does it make you feel? Try to remember what you were feeling when you were singing alone in the corner just now.
Oh, well, I didn't want to hold everyone back. And I really wanted to help everyone have a great performance at the ceremony.
Then hold on to that feeling. Let's rehearse again. You don't have anyone sitting in on your rehearsals, do you?
Uh-huh. No.
Well then, the laureate and I...
I like that. I like the little, I like how she just shifts her eyes away from her. Very realistic too, in a way. Bro, I feel like I have ascended. I see the light. It's beautiful though. It's really beautiful. Beautiful hymn, beautiful choir. Songs from the past are sung once more. However, the choir's performance seems to have encountered some trouble as their pure voices are drowned by the chattering crowd.
This is a cathedral. That's the choir on stage, with the Poet Society leading them.
Okay.
Looks like it's a ceremony of some kind. It sounds like...
a song to glorify the order's reign. Ooh, true. Nothing but pointless noise. Oh, I like that. Chat, should we do that? It looks like service. It sounds like nothing but pointless noise.
Banished and forever stripped of the right to sing for the Sentinel and the Order. That much is true. The Order's records say as much. There's still something missing. If such an important melody is lost, we won't be able to find the link between the poets and the Order.
Okay. Damn. Okay, resume from choices.
On the surface, yes. The Order certainly
A song to
upheld
glorify
Raguna's prosperity and stability.
the Order's reign.
The poets praised for their songs to honor the Sentinel.
Okay, so
and the Order's
so those
faith.
choices, they're just there, right? Just for you to use to
Their
get
work still served the
materials.
cause today. But this, my friend, doesn't strike the right chord we need to follow. Simply knowing the Order once stood with the poets doesn't reveal the true reason behind their banishment.
Okay, if the Poet Society was once connected to the Order, why were they banished? Okay. Oh. Oh shit. A triumphant victory song for the knights.
It sounds like a song celebrating the knights
Oh.
who defeated the Tacit Discords at Whisperwind Haven. Wait,
Bro got smacked.
someone's approaching the stage.
Chat, I be damn, motherfucker slap you like that. Oh, hell no. That's disrespectful. It sounds like a song celebrated.
Degenerates! Arrogant hypocrites, every last one of you! You have no idea what happened! Not at all! Has the Order reduced our sacrifices to mere tales to be told over tea?
Damn.
Sentinel's blessing! Ah, where were you when we fought the Tacit Discords at Whisperwind Haven? Where were any of you? Where was the Sentinel?
Bro, hey, go off, man.
For the Sentinel or for the damned Order?
Yeah.
We fought for ourselves. You're nothing but hypocrites.
And for someone give that man a raise. Boy, he was saying that shit from his heart. I felt that. Oh, Lord. Woo.
This is madness.
You let him know, man.
Who is this madman? Someone remove him from here immediately. Do not be deceived. All knights who rode into that battle wielded swords sanctified by the Order. They fought in the name of divinity.
Shut the fuck up.
What he said about the common folk. Is it true? Tell me, were they also sent to fight at Whisperwind Haven? I must see it for myself.
What a mess. I suppose this incident is what changed the Poet Society.
That could definitely corrupt it for sure. Like, yes, that's a big one-way ticket to lose trust in each other. The cathedral's gate is open. We should leave now.
Strange. Why is this passageway so long? This is the same study I stumbled into in the Realm of Melodies.
Is Ciaccona a noble lady?
Afternoon.
Looks like it.
Yes, please. The odd tea and biscuits, miss. I'll reapply the medicine once you've finished.
Yo, tea and
Next
biscuits,
time,
miss.
No more climbing walls. Understood? It wasn't just for fun. I was trying to... There. I understand. You've always been a curious child. You saw something terribly interesting and snuck out to take a closer look. Wait. Is it raspberry? My favorite. Huh? Ow! Look at this. This book says the flower doesn't live long.
She's so like
I know it can survive.
but that's silly.
the coldest of winters. Maybe one day I'll become a great bard, a proper one, who never makes mistakes like this.
Damn, okay. So this is really important right now. She's so adorable because she's like so bright, so bright, so eager to learn. Just like so it's like for me, I've always seen it like this. It's like if children's and like little kids, when they have such a bright mind and eagerness to like constantly learn, constantly study, want to like always like venture out, like learn about new things, constantly asking questions. I adore that, man.
Miss, this study is a secret. You must never tell a soul. I understand. But I've always wondered, why do people say they're guilty? There are so many interesting poems and songs here. Why won't Father let me see them?
Oh, you'll understand when you're older, miss.
Damn. Okay, the common folk once criticized the Poet Society works. The poets themselves wonder if their creation were telling the truth. Damn. So they start doubting themselves, huh?
Oh, what splendid singing! Even the laureate was enraptured.
I said that that's all Roverdue.
Racer did wonderfully. Thanks to you, I figured it out. Sincerity is what truly matters when we pray and sing praises to the Sentinel.
Yes, a hymn isn't just a few lines of history. It is shaped by your feelings and experiences. The hymn may differ in each person's eyes, but its resonance and meaning are universal. I hope you'll give the audience a spectacular performance on the day of the ceremony.
Yeah. It is. A chorister. Oh fuck. I took a little long. I should've.
What did you see in Razor's melody?
Bro, she's slaying in that dress. I ain't gonna lie. She killing it. So what did you see in Riza's melody? The hymn's backstory.
The Poet Society was criticized for glorifying the knights over the common folk during one of their hymn performances.
Okay.
Their assumptions were challenged, so they traveled to the knights' encampment at Whisperwind Haven to verify the truth for themselves.
This incident may have been the turning point for the Poet Society. Did you find any other clues?
Okay, so right here, maybe we should tell her and see if she's gonna like cave, right? Like just let us know, man. What the hell's going on? Come on now.
Next time we venture into the realm of melodies, perhaps we should tie our hands together to stop you from getting lost. If the Order's choir is pointing us to Whisperwind Haven, then that's where we'll find more clues.
Did she just insinuate that we should stop digging into her past? That's crazy. But she killed that dress though. Damn. Well, she killed it. Okay. They got the same dress on. Okay, never mind. Yeah, head to the oh, that's pretty. That's It's pretty far away, man. Yeah, she definitely don't want us to keep digging into her past for sure. That's suspicious as fuck. Man, like when update 2.4 come out, chat, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna miss this so much.
I've heard of these nights during my travels.
I don't know if they're gonna.
This should be where their old encampment stood.
I don't know if they're gonna have the flying in 2.4. Oh my god.
Let's try searching the area first.
Oh, he's getting his ass beat. Oh shit! I forgot.
Nice and easy.
I almost forgot to do this. Okay. But they're fucking beating each other's ass over there. Shit, loud as hell. Okay. Holy notes. Oh god. Oh, give me a second, chat. That almost made me choke on my fucking coffee. Okay, War notes. Ha ha ha. Bravo. Let us sing another to this occasion. With Raguena City behind us, at long last we've arrived where the knights once set camp. You know, this doesn't sound like it's gonna end well. All those marvelous knights living the way of Corlache. We build bonfires at night and admire the windmill during the day. We play music and sing together under their turning sails. The town folks call us bonfire bars. That's insane. When the windmills come to rest, we go crashing along the rivers and lakes. But above all these, there's nothing like flying across the field on a clear day. Yeah, man, I wish we could fly, goddamn. Okay, from the air, I glance down at this land wrinkled by time. Sunlight blankets over the pillar of the night's collapsed ruins, where a 1,000-year-old tree standing in its silent vigil, with its roots sprawling across the stone crevices. As the wind carries me across the land surface, the reflection of the red roof tiles of the Elga town gleam, dance like pomegranate seeds scattered on the top of a sheet of blue silk. The red-topped windmill overlooks the town, slowly turning and beckoning homebound travelers. Okay.
These bonfire poets were no doubt members of the Poet Society. The note says they had wandered the area looking for inspiration. To find the melody, we should try to follow the route they once took. Perhaps inspiration will strike us along the way.
You know, I honestly feel like Ciaccona is not letting us know, but I feel like this is something that she's been wanting to know for a long time, you know, as a child, because of the legends, right? This is probably her closest like hint of actually achieving her goal of covering the truth of these kind of things, like her nerd side. But I feel like maybe she was a part of it and now she's just trying to recollect everything. But well, we'll see what happens, chat. My bad. Oh, of course, it would be right here.
This was the last stop on their route. Oh, the view just now as we soared in the sky was just breathtaking.
All I saw was trees.
What is it? Has anything come to mind?
It's the wind.
Yes.
It's very strong.
Miss that. The wind is the finest recorder of melodies. It rises from the primal, churning endlessly, echoing in our ears without end. I believe the melodies left by the Poet Society were witnessed by the wind, and it will carry them to us.
What are you doing?
Playing a tune, of course. I want to capture the mood they must have felt when they were here. I'm curious as to what they left behind.
Where the fuck she pulled that out from? Ciaccona plays the instrument, the wind stirs, and the melody of Poet Society fills the air.
Rimbo and Selena must
She's
have
got the
returned to the
perfect resin power for that.
path of the Sentinel's true form. It has to be here somewhere.
Okay.
Did that gentleman guide us intentionally? Who Who exactly was he?
Gentleman.
Backpack stuffed with papers claiming to be a common artist traveling in search of inspiration.
Oh hell no. Wait. They're talking about Cristoforo. Cause when we first met Cristoforo, I remember he did say, I'm an artist traveling to live for inspiration and get my next painting. You know what I'm saying? Like he was him. Hold up.
Yet he spoke like a nobleman.
Yeah.
But I can't afford to think about that now. If not for his help, we'd still be singing praises to a false sentinel.
Hold up. So they were singing their praises to the actual sentinel, but now they're being led astray to think that it's been false, that this is the actual sentinel. So Cristoforo is probably one, either actually being real, but we already know people are living the lie, right? It's the sentinel they've been like worshiping is fake. I feel like Cristoforo was like the main part of that.
He's right. We cannot continue to sing for the Order anymore.
Okay, you know what? No, maybe he is correct, actually. Maybe he was leading in the right way.
We must enlighten the people of Raguna. They deserve to know the truth.
But how long was this ago, though? You know? Because the Order back then, I don't think they were that bad. The Order back then, like way back then. Because they were good, and then something happened.
The Knights of the Order defend only the Order's interests, and so the time has come for us to become knights for the people of Raguna.
Okay, you got the Poet Society becoming the Knights?
It seems someone told the poets the truth about the Sentinel, and even suggested they stop singing solely for divinity and begin singing for the common folk as well. On the surface, what our mystery man said makes perfect sense. He even has knowledge of Imperator's true form. And this hidden lithograph is evidence the poets were telling the truth.
Okay, you know that actually really is really interesting. Okay, the lithograph. Where the lithos, man? Shit. Oh, duh. What the fuck? It will be right there.
Is this form of the
Yo.
Sentinel the same as the one you saw at Avon Oleum?
You said you guess that was when Federico became the leader? Yeah. What'd you say? What other Wooba content you gonna make next? You talking about what other content I'm gonna make next? For my YouTube videos? I'm not too sure. I don't want to get too deep into the nitty gritty. I'll let other content creators handle that. I just want to enjoy the games. But yeah. Oh, the live video's not starting anymore? Okay, so that's great, chat. That's because it was OBS. It was OBS. Yeah, there was a big update, and then it didn't give me no notification. I had to like manually input it in there. That was why. So that's good. Okay, so this form of the Sentinel is the same one as you saw at Avonolium. Yes, a horse that is spirited. It's not a horse with tails. It's not a horse on the water. It's not a mer horse. The majestic steed carved on the lithograph looks the same as the Sentinel you saw before, like twins.
So the poets were
Identical.
indeed banished for uncovering the Order's secrets. Even under interrogation, they held their silence. It wasn't until they met this mysterious man and learned the truth that they chose to become Knights of Raguna. Resentment and curses are not songs of their own style. As for the true mastermind, we still have no direct proof linking him to the Order.
Wait, chat. I just thought of something. Am I wrong? Like, okay. Was it the story of the knights, that the Echo Knight? You guys remember the story about the Echo Knight, how they became that? Wasn't it these guys right here? And they're talking about becoming the Knights of the Order. And you have the three knights, right? and I forgot the lore behind those knights, but I do remember a little bit of it, that they chose to become that, and it makes me think that maybe these guys right here were they're pretty much the echo that we're using. I'm thinking.
We must confront his lies.
I forgot, but I feel like it's around there.
But once the truth of the Golden Anthem at Imperator is revealed, it will no longer be just a matter of daemons. But is now the right time?
The will of the people is strong.
Why the fuck is Rover talking like that?
Mastermind is so sure the lies about the Sentinel will go undiscovered, and that no one will easily believe the truth.
Well, why is Rover talking like that? The will of the people is strong. Rover, what the fuck?
The truth exists to be uncovered.
Yes. Let's get going then. We'll go back to Margarita's. It's where our story began, and it's where it must end.
Yeah, I didn't want to hear Rover become like brother became enlightened, man. No hate to Rover though. All right, chat, hold up. Let's look at this.
The divinity may foresee the future of the world.
I don't know if
anything I can help you with.
not Captanius. It was this guy. The questless knights. Could we see the background? Let's check the data bank. What's the data bank? Okay, I guess that works. Wait. What in the actual fuck? Oh, there you go. Okay, so if we look at here, I don't know if they'll tell us the story. No. I just want to see this. I want to check this out. Okay, yeah, that is very different. Okay, yeah, that is a little different. Never mind about that. Yeah. Yeah, it's totally different. Okay, that's Margarita.
Miss Margarita!
Well, hello. If it isn't Rover and Ciaccona. Oh, Miss Ciaccona is a regular around here, you know. I've even asked her to perform a few times. Helps bring in the crowds.
Actually, I've come to ask a favor of you today, Miss Margarita. I'm sure you've heard the rumors circulating lately about the Poets Society's legacy. There's something important we'd like to share. Could you help us gather everyone?
Not a problem at all. Did you make any big discoveries? I'm so curious about what actually happened. It's driving me nuts.
Okay, Margarita Greasy request begins to gather an impressive crowd. Look at that. They made that slower. Oh, look at that huge bug fix. You and Ciaccona take your place on an impromptu stage. The curtain poised to rise.
Rover, we'll begin when you're ready.
Let's do it. Okay, so she's about to sing this whole shit. Okay, the stage is set. You're back at the Margaritas, ready to uncover the truth behind the daemons. But instead of announcing the truth, Ciaccona asked the crowd a few questions. Claiming the answer will be revealed at the Odyssey Opera House in the following day. Your guess is she's trying to gather a bigger audience, and today is but a rise of the curtain. It's about to get real.
Board the pilgrim's sail, becoming the stars of their own final act. We all know how that tale ended. A great fire consumed the ship, dragging it to icy depths, and the poets of the Golden Anthem with it. But hear this. Banishment did not breed hatred in their hearts for our city, and the flames did not scorch a curse into their music or poems. If you wish to hear their true voices once more, seek them at the Cathedral of Mercury.
Oh, that's good.
Children there still sing hymns written by the poets of the Golden Anthem.
That's a good hook.
Yet, not a single daemon has appeared. Even as those poets face their end.
They did not surrender to
fire
hatred.
Filled the ship's cabins. They penned their last poems with death drawing near. Perhaps they were greeted by the Sentinel in their final moments. Or perhaps they fell silently toward death. If the poets truly meant to curse Raguena, why would they write such obscure poems?
Why not simply leave their works behind in Raguena? No. Their last words were hastily written as the flames closed in. This charade, it was carefully crafted, twisting their work to conceal the truth. We already have... No.
Damn. Okay, you notice Ciaccona deliberately deliberating something.
At the Odyssey Opera House, I will reveal the truth. Until then, I thank you all for your patience.
Ciaccona throws question at the crowd, claiming the truth will be revealed on a larger stage tomorrow. In current story. Damn. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Order's gonna love that.
This is very confusing.
Previously.
Sorry.
Damn, bitch.
Loria, is this all real? What do you mean by the truth? Did you discover something? The poets of the Golden Anthem, they were...
Ooh, can't say that word, big man.
A fascinating story indeed. You've certainly piqued everyone's curiosity. The speech you made just now, you're implying the poets of the Golden Anthem were framed and their works deliberately misinterpreted.
Exactly. Someone used the story of the Golden Anthem to stir the public's curiosity. This is what created the daemons.
If memory serves, official records of the Order of the Deep state the poets were charged with blasphemy against the Sentinel. Surely you're not suggesting this was all the Order's doing? I dare say, such remarks would be considered a grave crime, punishable by banishment.
Are you from a noble family? The city's elite have a habit of siding with the Order.
Guess Ciaccona's not as dumb as she looks. Look at that face of like a little pouting face.
I'm afraid you misunderstand. I admit, I do get that question quite often. I am but a traveling playwright.
Oh, he sold himself out. They know about that too.
Your presentation brings me back to a play I wrote in my youth. A group of birds locked inside a cage. Convinced they will never fly, they do nothing but stand on a perch. Then, one day, the cage door opened. The young birds flapped their fragile wings, attempting to fly, but plummeted to the ground, one by one.
Damn.
Many consider their fate a tragic one. What say you?
That's a really good analogy. Or a comparison.
I see it differently. Even if they met their end falling into the abyss, they still had a chance to glimpse the sky and spread their wings.
And what of those who chose to remain in the cage, having witnessed their predecessors fall to their demise?
Okay, he talk about the civilians.
Will they dare to reach for the skies after realizing the cost of choosing to fly? Does the truth exist to protect or to harm? That is the question.
Yeah, that's a really good comparison. I like that. I like that. I like that little little bit of analogy right there. It was great. It was great. And then like the that was great. Damn. That was like the perfect way to say that. They're birds that just like, yeah, they'll get burned. And that's why they said how do you say it, like about birds flying too close to the sun, and then it does analogy back to them because they're fucking so afraid to go against the Order. It's crazy. Yeah. I do think so too. He do look young, don't he? But now you like, oh man, yeah, brother's like fucking 60, man.
Miss Poet, I look forward to tomorrow's arrival.
Look at she pouted. Aw, you got it, Ciaccona. Don't back down. Camilla? Yeah, but she's actually 500 plus. Yeah, she a hag. Camilla a hag. She an old lady.
A splendid retaliation. I witnessed all of your performance.
Dude, she's so bright.
Like everyone present,
Like bright.
I too eagerly anticipate tomorrow's arrival.
How's everything on your end?
As expected, the Order's fingerprints are all over it. According to our inside sources, it was none other than acolytes from the Order who salvaged the poet's
Of
lost
course.
works from the wreckage.
Of course.
They've long known of their existence and hid the poems in the Order's library.
You know, the moment where all of this shit goes down and like they really do like that, like if you really think about it, the acolyte from the Order, that motherfucker was going on like a lying spree, man. Like with Carlotta's store and all that, them motherfuckers, they was doing some crazy shit. They was framing people right and left.
All along. Choosing to make it public now likely means they're using those poems to obscure the real truth. Now, considering the fact that the untraceable article first began circulating among poets, musicians, and playwrights alike, I think it's fair to say its author is a regular of such secret circles. He may even be the resonator we've speculated about.
You know, chat is funny. It's funny to me because now I hear Carlotta's VA. When I hear Carlotta talk, I expect her to say Versa. And then when I watch like when I play Claire Obscure, I'm expected to say for the Montelli whenever she does her ult. But then I just like it's weird. It's a weird thing. Like her voice is so good. Like she's got such a good voice. Like Shadowheart's VA, she literally, you know, people knew her from Baldur's Gate, right? And then now she did Wuwa, and then now she did VA for Claire Obscure, and she has such a unique voice. She's gonna go really high up, like really big in the industry because her voice is so unique. Like you can't like mimic her voice. It's so unique. It's really pleasant to hear too.
His collusion with the Order is why these rumors are allowed to run rampant in the streets.
Yeah, now think about it. I'm like you, like you did Lulu, bruh.
I'll have someone follow this secret circle's trail and see what we can find.
Goddamn Alicia. Yeah, like she's getting really big. Yeah, she's getting really big. She's not like big up there yet, but she has potential to be really big in the gaming VA industry. I could see it. Like, but just now listen to Carlotta like talk. I just think about how crazy Alicia was.
We should also share these findings with Ciaccona. As a poet, her insights would be much appreciated.
Okay. You search around, but find no signs of Ciaccona. Oh no, where'd she go?
That's strange. She was just there a moment ago.
Just like when we were children. Gone without a trace. And she and her family disappeared without even a goodbye. Ms. Margarita, have you seen Ciaccona?
Miss Ciaccona? She was squirreling off towards the harbor earlier. I thought that's where you were meeting, so I didn't say a word.
Uh-huh.
She did look quite down though. Never seen her wear such a gloomy face before.
Oh man, don't tell me she's like how do you say it? Like kind of like backing out.
Thank you for letting us know, Ms. Margarita.
Or maybe she already knows all this shit.
Why don't we split up and look for her at the harbor?
Uh-oh. She better not have no self-doubt. She better go all in. You got it, Ciaccona.
A perfect chord. Mind the tempo.
Her fighting's so fun. Earlier before, Ciaccona walked into the harbor.
The young birds left their cage, flapping frail wings as they fell to the ground.
I never thought his words would reach into the depths I sealed away so long ago.
Coming here implies you worry about tomorrow's outcome. You intend to reveal the truth of the Sentinel to the public. But that revelation, it comes with a price. One you've paid before as a child. Remember?
Oh shit! Oh god damn it! Okay, so that's what happened. I got it. I got the gist. Oh no. So they paid the price because she was being too optimistic and she actually figured it out. She pretty much dry snitched. But then it's just, oh man. Oh god, here we go. Oh no. Oh wow, that looks good.
This is the past.
Bro, that's fucking crazy. If that's Cristoforo, if that's his power to make her see shit like this, that's crazy.
And here I thought you'd be much wiser than this. You know the dangers of pilgrimage, yet you all still cling to the same reckless path. Tell me, what drives such stubbornness?
The truth has its thorns, and the golden anthem has already paid its price. Do you wish to relive their fate?
Is that what you're trying to tell me with your play? But you know nothing of how the golden anthem responded.
Allow me to share the answer, Sir Acolyte. Do you remember the very first voice from the heavens? The one the people of Renacita kept alive in their hearts as they built their homes on this land? Surely you've seen The Golden Bough, yes? A play where people from various clans wear masks, singing and celebrating together. An occasion you now call Carnival.
Yep.
And what of it?
It is words and songs. We are not your enemies. What you face here is something that is hard to describe, something I call reverberation. It exists forever. And you can never defeat it.
Ooh. Bro, that's one way to say you motherfuckers know the ripple effect. Oh, you can't hide this shit forever.
You pitiful fool. Off to the seas of that reverberation you believe in so dearly.
The Order of the Deep seeks to banish us to the seas because they know they can't banish the truth.
Hear that? The bell they tolled. I will be the one to carry its sound forward.
The parallels, so striking. Just like the day the Poets Society boarded their sail, you, Ciaccona Toccata, blaspheming against the Sentinel. So this is the resonance they babbled on about. After all these years, another group of fools is ready to march down the same path. Why are there always those who believe the Sentinel is some damn horse? The poets were at least clever enough
Hey,
to hold their tongues, but
what's the name on the Sentinel,
have the
man?
nerve to parade your
It is a horse.
blasphemy through the streets. Almost makes those poets look noble by comparison.
Is that so, Sir Acolyte? I do hope you dream of this sentinel of yours every
It's great.
now and then.
I'm not gonna lie, this scene is great because it's captivating me. It makes me just read it. Yo, what up, Dice? What's up, man? Oh yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate you dropping by. I really appreciate it. Yeah, chat, it's good. It caught me. I'm reading it. I'm like, I'm locked in. This is great. I like the whole raining effect. I like the vibe. I love the tensity of it. It's really good right now.
Spare me your sarcasm, you insolent bard. You're nothing but a mouthy relic, the last of what remains of your wretched family. Do you not repent for your crime?
Like it's good, but then it's not like a 10 out of 10 for me yet, you know? Because this is just compared to like the previous stuff that they be yapping. I love the atmosphere of this setting right now, so it makes like the interrogation, the talking, like means a lot. It's really good.
So you've already tasted their fate, haven't you?
It is a lot of yap though.
You and your family, banished in the name of blasphemy. Such a dramatic turn of events. As cantors of the Sentinel, both the Toccata family and the Poet Society committed the same crime. Tell me, what is the connection between you and those poets?
You're nothing but a figment of my imagination. None of this concerns you. It was a price we were willing to pay. We have no regrets.
Bro, Cristoforo plays a really fucking good villain. I'm not gonna lie, he plays a really good villain.
When I was a child, I lacked the ability to prove the Sentinel's true form. But now, with the inverted tower shifting and the prophesied laureate among us,
Chat, you guys want to know who I think Cristoforo could like if they like really stretch his character and they really like make him like super dramatic, he could almost, not on the same level, but he could almost replicate Kuja from Final Fantasy IX, because Kuja is like a noble and Kuja like acts this certain type of way too, you know. But then Kuja, he's different though. Dude's different. Dude's like a god and shit. But yeah, I think Cristoforo is like if they want to make it, I think he could definitely play that role. But it's not gonna be to that, because you know we're already getting like a brand new area. But I like how they set his character up. Yeah, he does. But I think like they could really make him into like a fucking good villain. Like he's got all the element to become a really good villain, you know.
I believe the opportunity has presented itself for the truth to be...
Opportunity. Indeed. The moment of choice dawns once more. Do you intend to repeat history? This time, dragging Rover along with you, boarding the pilgrim sail and clinging to hope as the storm carries you away.
Like this is what I don't get, chat. Like, okay, hold on. This art is fire, by the way. This shit is fire. But okay, let me say this in like a way where it doesn't make it seem like I'm hating on it. There's a lot of moments in the Wuthering Waves story where they do this guilt trip thing, And well, maybe because it could be because Ciaccona, they don't know our ability. You know, only certain few knows like how powerful we are. But these characters always get swayed by enemy lies. They're gonna be like, are you gonna, do you want Rover to be dragged along the pilgrimage with you? Like, bitch, we don't care. We could literally like swim out of there. Like, bro, we're God himself. You know? And then they're like, they think that they're just gonna throw us on the boat and set us sail, and then we're gonna be locked up like slaves. What the fuck? Like, we got more power than that. Like, why y'all even stressing about that? Why you guys even let them like blackmail y'all? Like, we good. Don't worry about us. If anything, we'll just beat their ass, you know. But I just don't like this, how they do this every time. I'm just saying it now. And then it's just, to me, it just don't make sense to me. It makes Rover look super fucking weak. And then it's just like maybe because the character themselves, they just don't know Rover's full potential, only because selected few knows like that, you know. So yeah, whenever I see this, because this is not the first time, I'm just like, come on, bro. Yeah, true, but then it's just like, what's Renacita gonna do? What's Renacita gonna, nothing. We're the laureate, they ain't gonna do shit, you know. Like, she knows we're the laureate. What, they're not gonna banish the laureate, you get what I'm saying, chat? Then what they gonna do? You know what I'm saying? We're literally up there in that ladder. Even the big head honcho guy just kind of like, hey, like, you good, like, yeah, you do you. And you think these little acolyte guys gonna do anything to us? You see what I'm saying? It just don't make sense in that department. So it kind of bugs me a little bit. Yeah, well, they banished the laureate before, but what was his name? The elder guy? He didn't want to fuck with us. And either way, even if they do, we'll just beat their ass. They're weak as shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't know.
Isn't this what you're afraid of?
This is the guilt trip, you know?
You've unraveled the hand behind it all, but the Order will never allow such truths to see the light. Rover, Miss Carlotta, and all those you've gathered along the way will be forced to bear the consequences of your quest for the truth.
Like, if anything, but the thing is, besides the laureate, they already okay, hold up, Chad, can you guys correct me if I'm wrong? Does Ciaccona know how powerful Rover is? If she don't, then I could totally understand this, you know. But then if she do understand how powerful we are, then this right here makes no sense. Oh, she don't? Okay. Yo, what up, Ayush? Oh, Dan, good morning to you, man. Good morning. Thank you for stopping by. Okay. So at this point, she don't know how strong he is. Okay. Yeah, okay. So that makes more sense, because like, I've noticed that I was like, okay, maybe because I did say there are selected few that know how powerful Rover is, but if at this point in time, if Ciaccona don't know how powerful we are, okay, I get it now. I get it. It makes sense.
And perhaps even that blessed maiden whose whereabouts remain a mystery to this day.
Okay, yeah. Okay, never. You know what? Maybe I should have just read it, because yeah, okay, she definitely don't know, because this is her own imagination talking to her. They don't even know where she's at. Okay.
Even so, will you two still insist on stepping onto that stage tomorrow? Have you really made your choice? I look forward to the arrival of tomorrow, Miss Poet.
Is this Ciaccona's sheet music? She was here. The vision I just saw seems to have been recorded from this. Ciaccona mentioned she always writes down her melodies on manuscript paper. Could this be?
Wait, the title of this section?
The Golden Anthem?
She was the writer all along. Yeah. Yeah. True. Yeah. For not only cut the red count the original where I make also know.
Being here reminds me of the many unanswered questions still hidden within these melodies.
Yeah, like even I've knew about that. That was kind of like in the back of my head when I'm like, okay, maybe I did said it too. I was like, well, maybe you know, these are the characters' perspective, not our perspective, and like, you know, maybe they don't know how powerful we are, but then it's like it's this trope of like constantly using Rover as like a blackmail. It makes us seem really weak though, you know, like every time we're just there. That you don't want to see your friend get locked up, do you? It's like, damn, like leave us alone. Okay, so being here reminds me of many answered questions still hidden with these memories.
The Poet Society's study must have been Ciaccona when she was little. What happened last time was no accident. As the performer, her own melodies got entangled in the mix. But why was she there? And why are the Ciaccona family and the Poet Society accused of the same crime?
You know, Rover, that's a really good fucking question. That's really good. They got her in jail?
Thank you for understanding everything.
Okay, I'm fucking confused. Where the hell is Ciaccona? how okay. You know, this could be her residence right here, if anything. So. Oh yeah, with the level one blade. You talking to me?
Is there anyone else here besides you?
You are Ciaccona, right?
You must have touched the Golden Anthem's music sheet. This is the story it holds. To be able to touch it means you're someone I can trust. I am yesterday's child of ignorance, the actor now on stage, and the banished sinner of tomorrow, Ciaccona Toccata.
What really happened back then?
Let me tell you. The story of the Golden Anthem doesn't just belong to the Poet Society. It also belongs to me, Ciaccona Toccata.
Is it you don't think even if you're powerful you don't want to mess with the country political? Yeah, that is kind of true. Like if cause then you're gonna have a lot of casualties, you're gonna have a lot of stray bodies. I see where that gets there. But still, if it comes to that point, fuck them. Send them to the pilgrimage. We should just gather all the acolyte and just send them on a boat along with the echo. Banish them heresies. Okay. Doesn't just belong to the society. God damn, then Ciaccona just fucking flashbanged us. I thought Nikke was bad. Holy shit. Okay, these tales belong not only to the members of the Golden Anthem, but also to Ciaccona Toccata. Oh, okay. You meet the little girl once more. She is neither of the past nor the present. She doesn't truly exist at all. She carries all of Ciaccona's story. Wait, what? Revealing the truth in this very place. Oh. Oh. That is Ciaccona's residence though, you know, because as Ciaccona fight, she leaves like her after image to sing and to dance. So that could be Ciaccona's residence, that little girl that she keeps hidden away to lock her all of her memories and everything, like you know, her guilt and everything and the truth and all of that good stuff. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, I didn't see it like that. Okay, so that's not her.
This is how it all started.
Oh.
A mysterious person showed the poets
That's a really good way to use her power.
Sentinel. Then they decided to become Knights of Raguena. Back then, besides the conductor, There were others who helped organize things. That was us, the Toccata family.
Okay.
It didn't take long for the Order to notice us. To keep everyone safe, they gave my father a key to a study. Inside, there were papers that could have destroyed the Order, if anyone would even believe them in the first place. It was blasphemy.
True.
My father didn't hesitate. He took the key right away.
That is the hardest thing, if to change people's perspective to to either believe in the truth or to have other people believe in the more popular majority. You know, the more popular majority, and you got the Order of the Deep, which have so much influence on the civilians and the citizens of Renacida. So who are you gonna believe? You know, that is the hardest thing, even right now. So it's just like in real life, same shit. It's really hard. Okay, was the fire on the Pilgrim sail really an accident?
As you've already seen, I was also banished. You've probably heard a lot about the Pilgrim's sail from Brant.
Yeah.
Usually, the food and water in those ships aren't enough to get the people where they need to go. Even if they made it, the cold would get them. But on that ship, the Order made sure there was nothing. No food, no water, nothing. And there were only 3 fools on board. As for the fire, the poets started it themselves.
Oh shit.
In the past, everyone thought they were brilliant cantors. But inside, only they understood how fake and arrogant all their poems and music really were. In their last moments before death, the poets just wanted to leave something real behind. But it was so cold out at sea, and wood for fire was already running low. So they set the cabin on fire, and met their ends in the flames.
Damn.
In the world they dreamed of, poets would no longer be shackled, and everyone could sing freely. That was their wish for the future when the curtain fell. With our bodies to fuel the fire, the ensuing inferno shall forge Raguna's true gold.
Oh shit. So that was that quote from that long ass paragraph we read. Oh damn. They set themselves on fire? Oh my god. Yeah, fuck the Order.
But the Order was afraid. They didn't want any loose ends. So they went to salvage the ship's wreckage.
Bro, they're fucking scumbags. The poets gave their legacy to the...
The Golden Anthem gave my father the key. At first, he wouldn't let me near it because I was too little. It wasn't until my mother, my uncle, and the rest of my family were one by one escorted onto Pilgrim sails. Then, it was his turn.
Oh my god, her father too?
I still remember the day he...
Yo, what up, Ron? What's up, man? Welcome back.
Smile on his face.
Yeah. Oh man.
See it as a burden, my child. Remember, true courage isn't hiding it away in your heart. Raise it like a torch, just like the sun, so it can light the way for others. Only this kind of courage can rid your father of the cowardice he showed toward you and your mother. Never forget, you are a Toccata.
Father wanted to tell everyone. So the Order put him on a pilgrim sail with the same charges. And that was the last time I saw him. Later, after I became a wandering bard and poet, I started to feel what was in the melodies of the poets and my ancestors. A sincerity like none other.
Oh man. Yeah. You know what we do? Alright, chat. I have the perfect idea. How we handle the Order of the Deep in the next patch if we go to Septimon. Now, this is what we're gonna do. we're gonna go to Septimon. We're gonna riz up the goddesses over there, right? The people over there, the gods, and we're gonna wage war against the Order of the Deep, and then it's gonna be like Spartan 300. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, we're gonna go crazy on them. We're gonna go ape shit on them. Look, there's the Dark Tide. Yeah, yep. And I think the Dark Tide is gonna be caused by fucking what's her name, Frolova, and I feel like Cristoforo is gonna have something to do with that too. I feel it because he's there for a reason, and maybe with involvement with Fenrico and like you know, all of that good stuff. So yeah, I feel like it's about to be some Spartan 300 shit. Like we about to go to war with their ass, and I feel like Septimon is an area where it's just if it shows Septimon is an area where it's being engulfed by all of the dark stuff, and it's like, you know, a place where warriors, and you can see them slowly breaking down. So it's almost like they're not at that nobility status as and not wealthy like Raguna, because Raguna is super wealthy, Renacita, you know. It makes me think that maybe because they're more oppressed, so it makes me think that we could recruit the fighters over there. We could probably recruit them. They're probably gonna fucking beat the shit out of the, you know, the people in the in the order. So that's just what I'm thinking. That'd be fucking funny as hell if that did happen. But yeah, fuck the order. That's crazy, bro. They getting away with some crazy shit. That's a fucked up place to be in.
I wrote songs, weaving the stories my father and the poets discovered into musical scores. But what awaited me was the Order's banishment.
Okay. So the Order was already kind of on her ass already because she has a Takata family name in there. And then because she weave all of this together. Damn.
The Poet Society and our family could never prove whether the Sentinel's form is really that of a celestial steed. All we could do was hold on to our suspicions and the possible truth, waiting for someone to prove it. Now, that someone has come. He has reached the inverted tower.
Chat, y'all lie to me. Y'all say that she don't know that we hit the inverted tower. She literally said it right here.
Now, I have that choice again. Do I reveal the truth? Always worrying about my next meal, wandering from place to place, being chased by acolytes. I'm used to it.
Oh, man. Damn, so she was like a... So she was like a damn. I feel so bad for her now.
But this time, I have you and my friends with me. I can't let you all repeat my fate. If we step onto that stage tomorrow, the Order will not stand idly by. He might even come after you and Carlotta.
Like I said, the truth exists to be uncovered. I've made my choice. And once everyone hears the truth, I believe no one will question the choices you all made in the past. There are hints of the sea inside Ciaccona's melodies. You should take greater pride in being a poet.
Thank you. Thank you for understanding everything. Let's open the doors. I hope this time, the story ends differently.
Damn. Ciaccona tells you everything that happened in the past. Oh man, okay. Mm-hmm. I see, I see. So they heard about the legend that we touched there, but they didn't know what we did in there. Okay.
This song. It's the one she performed last time. The melody is the same, but why does it sound so sad this time?
Yep, and that's what she was saying a while ago. She said the instrument, based off of how the player, how they feel, it plays a different tune. I remember that. Oh shit. Cinema?
Miss Poet, have you made your decision?
This is a poem I've never seen before. It's so different from what they used to write. Do not place flowers on my tomb, for I do not rest beneath the stone. I am the sea wind at Raguna's walls. I am a dawn that breaks through thorns. I am a nighthawk of wings of flame, soaring towards the celestial steed, whose praises I sing and whose true form I behold.
Oh, look at her.
I know what you're thinking. You're worried I might end up on the same path you did. Go on.
All the hopes will set us free from doubts and fears deep within. Let the sunrise gild our wings. Let the twilight soothe our skin.
Follow your heart. I'll be with you. Till the end.
A penniless bard and the laureate roving in a foreign land. Together, we rise up against the order of the deep itself. But as long as the seeds of doubt are planted, the kindling in Raguna will eventually ignite to forge its true gold.
That was a beautiful moment. That was really good. I liked that little cinematic there. That's nice. That was really nice.
There! Now, how's that for a story worth telling?
Okay, hold up. Okay, just like A Knight's Tale.
Speaking of which, have you ever read that novel? It's about a knight on a quest to challenge a giant in the name of justice.
Why do I feel like this is such a familiar scene, chat? This is such a familiar scene. Wasn't it this when we were with Brant and we were like we were about to infiltrate that one city? This is literally the same scene.
The knight is also accompanied by a squire. Time after time, they throw themselves at the seemingly invincible
Well, maybe
giant.
the same atmosphere. Yeah.
I am no Montelli, acolyte of the Order of the Deep or Knight of Raguna, but still, I shall lead the charge. Yahoo!
Yeah.
Mount up, Sir Knight, to battle we go!
She's very optimistic, I'll tell you that. Reveal the truth. Okay, I did not get that. 12 to 16. Okay. Okay, we'll do 14. Oh shit. Okay, that was really pleasant. I really like the like, do you guys okay can I be honest with y'all? Like, I know I'm being kind of critical with like stories and shit, but it's because I really like Wuthering Wave, you know. So maybe if whatever I'm saying, maybe it could just help picturing. Oh, what the fuck was that? I didn't know she could do that. What the fuck? But yeah, it's just I just being critical with that because I just wanted to get better. But then I know like a lot of people might not even care about it, but for me, I really care about stories and like the way how things lead up and build up. Now there's one thing that I have noticed that I think that if they just add a little bit of smudge in there, if they added a little smudge in there, like a little like things of what they do with the characters, I think it will like significantly help improve it. And that's body languages. Okay, like hear me out, hold up. It's like body languages and the way how they lead up, right? So it's like you see, cause like the way how I see it is like Wuthering Wave has a lot of moments where they go to the really nice pretty cinematics, like, and then after that they do a cutscene, and it cuts to like a whole different panel, and then it throws you off a little bit. You're like, whoa, and then it just like they just start talking. You're like, oh, okay. Like to me, that's not too bad. I don't think it's like the worst thing ever. But then I just think that if like to put into perspective, it's like, so let's say we had a scene like that, right? So instead of cutting us to right here, like, so if we had that scene where she was literally like sitting right here or something like that, right? She was singing right here or somewhere. Like after that scene, I won't mind it if they do like a little cutscene right after that, or like you see them walk in here, or maybe you see her get off the rock, and then you guys like, you know, make your way there, or something like that. You know, like that's what I'm talking about. Like a little bit of body language, a little bit of a, you know, add a little bit, like little tiny animation after all of that to get to where you're going, and I think that'll be okay. Then it's just like lead up, because there's a lot of cuts that I've noticed. Like this is just my personal preference. I'm not griping about anything, but it's just my personal preference. I think that that would just be like, it wouldn't make me as confused. And I noticed that Wuwa does this a lot, and I think that it could totally improve. But I mean, like my opinion, probably not the right opinion. So it's just how I feel, because I play a lot of video games, and whenever I play story mode, I like it when they do stuff like that. I think like it just helps leads up better, and it feels more polished. Because like you can have a beautiful cutscene like that, and then it would just cut me like all the way to the cathedral, and then I'll be like, whoa, like, okay, you know. And then after the cathedral scene, if they had like a really pretty cinematic, it'll cut me all the way back to up here, right? And then I'll be like, oh, okay, you know. It's just like, it's a little awkward, but then I guess it's not a bad thing. I'm just saying. Let's see here. Yeah. I think Wuwa does have the resources for that. They make a lot of money. But like they've already done it before. Yo, what up, Shadow? I'm talking about like this. Like for example, right? Let me see. So let's say if we had a scene right here, like really beautiful scene. Like no, like this one me, chat. This one me. Like so let's say that if like we just had a really beautiful scene right here, right, with her, and then you could just see like her getting up right here, and have her and Rover, you know, probably like walk over here. If they're gonna cut me to like all the way over here, like don't walk me all the way, but then it's just like have a little like tiny like small section of like walking me here, have them talking like that, and then like, hey, leader here, and then you can do that. But I don't even know if I made any sense there, but that's all I was talking about, like a little bit of body language. Yeah. It's like the lead up, because I like, okay, you know what, like the more I talk about it, it's just gonna be griping. Like everybody has personal preference, so okay, let me see. Do 15. But I mean, it's not bad. I like how they do that, but it's just something that I've noticed a lot, you know, with Wuwa. I said Crow's slowly learning compared to one by storytelling. It's a huge step. It is. Yeah, they're definitely getting better.
As the forgotten songs rise once more, a tale of the past I shall tell.
I've been playing for 3 hours? Bro, I swear I don't feel like it.
This is the story of those who were accused of blasphemy.
What?
They were once poets, singing songs for the divinity and the order. This is how their music became known to all. Until one day, they stumbled upon a truth that could not be proven. The Sentinel, whom we've always revered, is not what they seem. The true divinity granting us blessings is a majestic celestial steed that gallops across the high seas and soars through the skies. And the teachings in our scriptures? Lies. Lies told to us by the Order.
Oh, there he is. They don't like that.
Ask yourselves this. Why would Imperator, who once sent Renacita voices from the heavens, allow their people to suffer aboard those pilgrim sails? How could poets who once sang the praises of the Sentinel come to curse and resent Renacita, a land they loved so much? People of Renacita.
Okay,
Have you ever wondered why the Order forbids us from seeing their earliest scriptures?
Oh shit, hold on, she talking her shit.
Why did none of the fools that boarded the Pilgrim's sail ever thank the Sentinel?
We should just like make quick work of this guy. We should just like just fucking decapitate. You should just kidnap this guy. He's gonna be a stitch. The acolytes are making their moves. Get him, Rover. Get him. Oh, he's snitching. Hey, there you go. Yes, sir.
Imperator and Raguna have
That's all I'm talking about.
stood united. Yet lately,
Mhm.
they seem to have vanished from our dreams. Why is that?
Ciaccona Toccata, in the name of Imperator and Primus Fenrico, you are hereby under arrest. You will face the full weight of the law at the Order Penitentiary.
Man, I get real tired of these motherfuckers, bro. They should just let us like just wipe him out. Fucking finger pointers.
So? And what are the charges this time, if I may ask?
Blasphemy!
Oh, the same old tricks again. Is this how the Order intends to keep the truth hidden?
Talk your shit, Ciaccona. Yes, girl.
Save your empty words for your confession to the Sentinel.
Bro, without his echoes, he ain't shit. Carlotta proved that already. You remember when Carlotta like 1v7 them?
Damnation! She's not working alone!
Okay. Alright, I like that. Hell yeah. That's a nice art, man. That's nice.
Farewell, Sir Acolyte. Oh, and just a little tip for you. Keep your eyes on the audience below. Let's see how much of the Order's hypocrisy these empty words can unveil. I have faith. The music of the Golden Anthem will one day echo across Raguna's skies again.
This is what I'm talking about right here. Right here. Like this right here. This is great. This right here. This chat, this is what I was just yapping about for like the past 30 minutes. This right here. Love it. Love to see it. Love to see it.
A masked hero suddenly appeared, rescuing the bard right when she was about to be apprehended by the Order.
Because there's moments where they would have just cut us right there and throw us back up here. I was talking about like moments like this, right? Just to see the shift, because it's a more better lead up. Like you can see it better. It just tells the story better, you know. It doesn't leave you in the ditch. Like what, you know? It's just like screen cut, and you're like by the tree. You're like, oh, all right. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's great. That's really good to see. Oh, I love it. Love it. Love to see that. Yo, what up, Reza? Oh yeah, the VA. They're not bad. They're pretty good. The Violet Bayonetta, it's not really, but it's all right because of the going against and all that. Okay, we get a little fan service there for y'all.
You know what this means for you, right? Even with a mask on, people will still recognize the laureate.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Okay, I told you I stand by your side.
I'm now a wanted criminal by the Order.
Chat shit. I like try to talk like Rover. So, I guess that makes us partners in crime. I swear the VA talk like that, bro. Okay.
Now this is what a real poet, no, wait, a real knight is supposed to be.
Yeah. She's did a flex. I love Ciaccona's like her bright personality. I really like her personality. She's great. Her character.
Well then.
But she look like Yelin right here. Oh. Oh shit.
This room
is our final stage. Now, it's your turn to step onto it.
I really like the way how they do this, man. The 3D shift to a 2D. It's fucking great. I love it.
Led by curiosity, they step forward.
I am the gentle sea breeze, sweeping through Whistlewind Haven and towards Raguna's high walls.
Well, have you decided on your answer? I look forward to the public trial.
Perhaps our fates are not so different after all.
It is time. Sinner against the Sentinel.
That's tragic, man. That boat incident. That's tragic.
I will continue to sing.
As long as there are those who breathe and see.
My eternal summer will never fade.
Oh, that's the artwork. Oh, nice. For the mission. Put this down. Oh, their elf that's just because of their resonate, their power. It just turns into that. It's not like they're from a faction. That's just kind of like their mutation from their power.
Do you feel it? The breeze from Whisperwind Haven. You can even catch the faint scent of wet grass. Next thing you know, maybe an apple will fall on our heads. Or maybe a big grey wolf will leap out and chase a squirrel down a rabbit hole.
She's crazy.
Thank you, Rover.
Oh, she's so bright, bro. God damn. Holy shit. All right, chat, hold on. I gotta get this picture. The shot's great. The shot's great. Give me a second here. Oh, that's fucking fire. All right, we're back. I think that's good right there. Yeah, I think that's good right there. I just collected my album now.
I don't have the Blessed Maiden's
Yeah.
miracles, nor the powers of a hero. I'm just a wandering bard. The only thing I can offer is to immortalize this moment. I will carry all the stories about you with me. By the way, I met a man at Margarita's who claims to be a playwright. You should watch out for him.
Who? Oh, he talking about not Federico, that Cristoforo.
I'm not entirely sure who he really is, but my guess is that he might be the resonator who's been working with the Order.
I'll keep that in mind. So that's how Rover would talk.
Here, you can have this music sheet. I'm heading off on a new mission.
Oh shit. What kind of mission? Hold up.
An escape mission. Starting today, I'm no longer just a wandering bard. I've got the Order hunting me now. A journey like this, it's begging to be written into a story.
Then I.
Don't you worry. I still remember our promise.
What a fucking tease. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all was like, oh, yo, she gonna be holding my hand? Nah, man. Straight up, she thought about it. Too bad, so sad.
About the song I wrote you. We will meet again, and I'll sing it for you, I swear. After all, we're partners in crime now.
Bro. Yeah. Not the apple. Yeah, they got all the angles, man. Yeah.
My Lord Primus, it seems your plan has not gone quite as you'd hoped.
Here we go, chat. Big lore drop.
You sought to revive the blasphemous Poets Society, spreading their legacy to stoke the fires of prejudice, and through my aid summon daemons to sow fear across Raguna City.
I care not for labels of good or evil. My only care is Raguna's order and chaos. Fear is but one tool among many to maintain stability.
Ah, truly the words of one in possession of great power. Such lines are rare, even in plays. And yet, why do you seem so restless, Lord Fenrico? This is hardly the character I expected from you. Is it that foreign laureate that unsettles you so? Or perhaps that insignificant Ciaccona girl? Or is it something else you seek?
Out of respect for our partnership, some things are better left unsaid.
Of course. As you will, Lord Fenrico.
He's gotta have like a Fenrico's. Hold up.
You were the one who led the Poets Society to that lithograph, weren't you?
I feel like Fenrico, he gotta have some type of motive. Maybe a like a betrayal or something to make him really want to do what he's doing, you know? To do all this like extreme shit. Oh, Christopher's expression, yeah. That's why I think that Christopher, he has like the elements to become a really good villain. he's got it all.
I've heard whispers of your presence at Whisperwind Haven around that time. Whenever you were asked, you claimed to be seeking inspiration. Why are you doing this?
As you said yourself, out of respect for our partnership,
Ooh.
some things are better left unsaid.
Well, right back at him. Oh shit, uno reverso, no problemo, Cristoforo.
There
Oh
was no
lord.
deception. Indeed, I was seeking inspiration. In the end, I found a story about birds in a cage. The birds, having uncovered the truth, must decide.
Oh yeah.
Will they choose to fly into the unknown, or remain caged within the familiar?
Yeah, I would love for Christopher to become a playable character, man. That'd be so insane, bro. Like, like if they could make Christopher become a playable character, chat. Do you get okay? If this man becomes a playable character, so we're doing wishful thinking right now. If he becomes a playable character, it would be fucking crazy if when he old, he turns into like a fucking demonic knight or some type of shit, you know, and just be do some crazy shit, dude. Like that would be fucking insane. That would be insane, bro. Absolutely crazy. And just do some crazy shit, because they already have like the blueprint for that, you know. So yeah, that'd be sick. Like a armor cladded like demon knight or some shit. That'd be so sick, dude. Or maybe like a variant. That'd be so sick.
Ah, Lord Fenrico, a word of reminder.
Like Scar? No, not like that. Because Scar just become like a big ass demon. I do wish Scar couldn't come back though. Oh yeah, it broke. Like imagine a dude just becomes like a fucking Gundam. That'd be really weird. But they're like he's got feathers already. Imagine he could just become like a red demon knight that will have like black angel wings and shit. Kind of like have you guys seen that one anime? What was the call again? Isengol, whatever his name was, that skeleton boss guy that he got reincarnated. What was that show again? I forgot what it was called. I'm a failure of an anime watcher. But you guys remember that vampire girl when she could like she has like that, she becomes like the red knight and shit with wings and shit. That'd be sick if he could do that. That'd be fucking sick, dude. I'm just saying. Overlord, yep. If Cristoforo could do what that the vampire girl could do, bro, that would be so fucking sick, dude. I'm just saying.
Just as the young Ciaccona mentioned, how long has it been since you last dreamed of your true divinity?
Ooh, hit him right where it hurts. The young Ciaccona. Boy, brother getting flayed, getting roasted.
Armed with a wooden spear and a broken helmet, the knight charged at the windmill. His squire, ever loyal, trailed close behind as if becoming one with the knight. Together they charged again and again, true knights in spirit, ignoring the countless wounds they bore. Truly astonishing. Even if you took such a script, what could you possibly accomplish, Hecate?
Hecate. I'm trying to make sense of that. Can I be honest with y'all? That last scene with Fenrico and Cristoforo was like I'm just gonna be honest, okay? That shit was like 25%, like 40% better than the whole fucking mission. I'm gonna be honest. I like the build up, and I like that we get to really like know her like that. But I'm just saying, that shit, I love it when the thing that they say, even though it's such a short passage of time, and you could really feel like how deep and serious that conversation was, but every fucking word means and holds so much importance. I love that, man. Like I love that. Like that scene right there, which literally, I'm not even gonna lie, like me personally, I think that's like 30-40% better than the whole fucking campaign. I'm just saying. But yeah, this campaign was good. I like it. They definitely stepped up. They definitely stepped up with all of the cinematics, and I think Wuthering Wave is doing really, really well with their cinematic, with their story. I think that they pretty much nailed it. They pretty much nailed it with the cinematics and all of that stuff. But like it is a gacha game. What could we expect, you know? But it's great. Now, if I had one more gripe, I'm just gonna say this. But let's get some of this shit. I love these little lore dumps, lore drop. Yep. Yeah, I think so too. That's why I think Cristoforo, he has all of the elements to become like the craziest villain. Like he's got it. He's got it all. Like he's got all the element. That's why I say he reminds me of Kuja from Final Fantasy 9. He reminds me of him. Yeah, facts. Yeah. If I was to rate this story, like we're done here, right? Okay, if I was to rate the story, a 1 out of 10. If they were to like, I don't want to compare it because it's like comparison. It doesn't mean anything because it's just gonna be like you're just comparing to like previous time to old time. Of course, the older one's not gonna have as enough. So if I was just to rate it based on my like my preference of what it is, what like how much information it dealt and like how how captivated I was by the story, I will give it a solid. It didn't have too much action. I will give it a solid, I would say 7.8 out of 10. Now, the reason why I gave it like around 7.8 out of 10 is because of how beautiful the animation was and how like how well that ending right there was too, because it gives you like not just like the character story dump, they also will like play into the story of like Raguna, you know, or Renacida. So it kind of helps you with like the story of Renacida in itself, and they also give you a little sneak hints like that. I love that. The character interaction and how they make you feel like what they feel when they talk instead of feel like they're reading from a book, they definitely improved there. That could be like my winning goal there too. But yeah, other than that, anything else, it all felt really like just like any other, you know, just yap, listen to NPC. Oh, I also really liked it how like all the stories they tied together at the end. Like I like that, you know, because it didn't make sense. Like they talk about like this, they showed you how those guys were, like how they start losing faith and who made them lose faith, and you get to walk through that trail to find out everything. They didn't keep you in the dark, you know. And they give you a poem and they show you like everything that happened, and like they even give you flashback. You even get a play in the flashback. Like that's so good. I love that. And then it just shows you what each of those lyrics mean, you know, based off of their sacrifices. And I think that's great, you know. Like they kept me, they didn't, I mean not me, but they didn't kept us as the player like in the dark. And that's why I rated a 7.8. Everything right there total 7.8 out of 10 for me, because I could have, if they didn't tie the story that well, kind of like that, and if they didn't have that ending, I would definitely rate it a 7, like a solid 7, not even a 0.8 out of 10, just because of how beautiful the graphic was and how all of that, you know. If they didn't tie anything, like if it didn't make sense but it was just like beautiful, and they didn't have that ending right there to give you like more, like a little bit more cliffhanger, you know, to really hook you as a player, to make you like more curious, which is I feel like a key factor for like a really good storytelling. So yeah, so that's how I feel about it. Yeah, it's not bad. It's really important for sure. This was a really important piece, character arc that I feel like a lot of people should play, because by playing this and by actually paying attention, you kind of know about Renacida and know about Raguna way more, like way more. And then like maybe going to the factor that, you know, I think that if people didn't play this character campaign, you probably didn't even know that Fenrico and Cristoforo like knew each other like that. Like that's a big lore, you know, that plays into the story of Renacida. So yeah, really important story to play. So that's how I feel about it, chat. Yep. Honest opinion. Like I'm not even gonna like 100% like fully glaze it, because there are moments where I'm like, yeah, they could definitely work on it a little bit, but it is what it is. I don't expect it to be like a AAA, you know, RPG writing like FromSoft, like Square Enix. Nah. For what it is, it's great. Okay, you say the poem they reference is Immortality from Claire Harner. Uh-huh. All right, let me pull that up real quick here, chat. Let me pull that up. Okay, so it is, so this is an actual poem, right? Okay, Immortality from Claire, let's read that. Claire Harner. Is that really a thing? Oh, okay. Do not stand by my grave and weep. Oh, it's a bereavement poem. Oh, it's a bereavement poem. In night. Okay, do not stand by my grave and weep is the first line of popular title of the bereavement poem Immortality, written by Claire Harner in 1934. Often now used as a slight variant, do not stand at my grave and weep. Let me look at that. Interesting. Oh, okay. Oh, let me read that poem right there. It shows you the whole poem. Do not stand by my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am 1,000 winds that blow. I am the diamond glints in snow. I am the sunlight on ripened grain. I am the gentle autumn rain. As you wake with morning hush, I am the swift upflinging rush of quiet birds in circling flight. I am the day transcending night. Do not stand by my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die. So that is the Immortality poetry from Claire Harner in 1934, and that is a poem reference that was used in the story in here. If you guys are wondering what the hell I'm reading, so it was used in here. That little Ciaccona was reading, she was like referenced to. So now that you know the context of that, yeah. Yeah, true. And I think I like it. I like it. It's just that yeah. Oh, Shakespeare's Sonnet 18. Okay, I know that one. Okay. The quest title, really? Oh, your summer would never. Oh, fuck. Let me see if that is actually it. Your summer will never wither. Shakespeare. Okay. So the title is Shakespeare's Sonnet 18. Shakespeare, he did also quote, the summer's flower is to the summer sweet, though to itself it only live and die. Okay. Give me a second here, chat. Here. I just want to see how accurate that how accurate it is. Fuck, I can't read that. Okay. Chat, do you guys want me to read it? I can read it for you. If you guys don't know Shakespeare, the Sonnet 18, it's a quote, kind of like his poem. Okay, he say, shall I compare thee, which is like reference to the quest title, your summer will never wither. So shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's leash hath all too short a date. Sometimes too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion dimmed, and every fair from fair sometime declines, by chance of nature changing course untrimed. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou owest. I can't read that. That owest. Not shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade, when in eternal lines to time thou groust. So long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. I did not understand a fucking word that means, but I just playing. I understood it. Okay, but yeah, your summer will never wither. Yeah, it's a lot of poem, and that's why they call it I call him the poem warrior at this point, you know, with this quest. So it's great. Let's play some stuff here. Shit, what time is it, chat? Oh my god, I'm not gonna lie. This is great. I did not plan to stream this long. We're pretty deep in. Like, am I supposed to do something here? Oh. I take all the fucking, like, chat, I'll take all the astrite I can get at this point. God damn it. Yep. Give me that. Crooked old soul, man. Okay, do that. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah. All right, chat. Well, that is about that for Wuthering Waves. So let's play some music for y'all.
Let the show begin.
Great. Amazing. 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 just sure keep her there, like unfucking phased, chat. Chat, when your friend gets super annoying when he's drunk, this is just you right here. Super drunk friend on the karaoke bike, and you're just standing there like fucking A. That's so funny. Oh my god. Just like, leave me alone. And they start like freestyling in your ear. You're just like, I can't understand fucking what they're saying. Alright, chat. Well, that's great. That's great. Alright, chat. Well, that concludes it for today's stream, guys. Tomorrow is, what time is it? Tomorrow is Wednesday. What we gonna do Wednesday, chat? What we gonna do Wednesday? We could probably do some more. Let me think. We could probably do some more. What is Wednesday? We could probably just do some more Nikkei. If anything, I do need to catch up. I do have one more key. I do have one more pass, so I do kind of want to maybe go into Nikkei tomorrow and unlock the one of the events that I want to like look at. But if not Nikkei tomorrow, tomorrow we could do the music recommendation. I think that's what I was planning, to listen to some music tomorrow and just hang out, just have fun. And then maybe before we listen to the music rec, we could probably look up on, you know, game, all that stuff, and just to see like what's going on for like the first 15 minutes or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of like, just like really get me booted up first, like boot my memory system, you know, because like I can't just go in there like I feel like a sack of potato, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was great. I really enjoyed it. I locked the fuck in for that story though. I'm not gonna lie. For as much as I was complaining about it, I locked in. I definitely locked in. It was great, man. It was great. Really important story. Really important. I see why you guys are talking about like all Wuthering Waves players should definitely play that story and fucking like pay attention, because that was really important, like towards the end there, you know. Yo, oh yeah, no, it's all good, man. we got everything lined up. There's a lot of stuff to do, chat. There's more stuff that I want to do, like project wise and everything else wise. And then get this, don't hold me to it. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I'll try to make it happen, and I'll try to make it enjoyable for you guys, right? Don't hold me to it. I might have a collaborative stream on June the 22nd and June the 20th, around the middle of June 15th to 18th. So it is around the middle of June. I don't know if this is gonna be a thing. So just don't hold me to it. It's just something that I'm planning right now with another creator. So we'll just see what happened. You guys know him. You guys know this creator. But then I don't want to say too much because I haven't like planned anything. It's been almost like a couple of weeks. So yeah, I mean, just big planning, big going on, and then hopefully we can make it work, and hopefully we can make something happen. Yes, it is. Yep, it is. And then I don't know how well we could do this. I don't know if I'm gonna try to like do like a whole ass meeting, like, you know, like maybe tackle it some way, but we'll see. We'll see what happened, and then I will probably, you know, just question the guy, and then we just have fun, just talk. If you guys just want to listen to that, we just talk about, you know, like how everything came up about, you know, like how he like games and all that, how he gets so good, like all that crazy shit, and just have fun as gamers. And then if not that, then you know, we'll just see what happens. So yeah, don't hold me to it, but it is coming up and I am planning. So there are a couple projects. There's other things I want to do too also, but the time is so fucking short, chat. Time is so short. Also, before I end the stream, chat, I want to let y'all know next week I might push the streaming date to maybe 5:30 or 6 o'clock, because I might be doing 10 to like more than 10 hours of my job now, because we're doing 410s now, so they're making me work even harder. But I do get Friday off, so yeah, I'm gonna be home a little bit later, so more time to prep. So it's just gonna be like an hour, maybe 30-minute pushback, so just give y'all heads up, okay? I don't know for how long. It might be for like almost a year, or maybe like 6 months or some shit like that. So yeah, I'm gonna be pretty tired, but then we'll see what happens. So just giving y'all a heads up right now while we're live. So see, yeah, I mean, it probably won't feel too much of a difference, you know, but then yeah, just giving y'all a heads up. So yeah, chat, I appreciate all of you guys. I appreciate y'all dropping by, and then I hope you guys have the great rest of your day. And then yeah, it was great for Wuthering Wave. I can't wait for 2.4, and unfortunately, chat, unfortunately, I could not get Friday off. I asked my boss. I really wanted to stream the live stream, but if you guys want to hang out with me when I come back home on Friday, I will stream the already played live stream, and then we'll probably turn that to a video too also, you know, and then just react to it and see how it is. So I don't want no spoilers. No spoilers. It is very unfortunate. This might be like my first live stream in Wuthering Wave ever since it came out that I'm actually like reacting to it non-live, you know. It sucks. I'd rather do it live, but then it is what it is, you know. Work calls, hella people took Friday off, and I can't do anything about it, so it is what it is. Yeah, so with that, chat, give y'all all the heads up. I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Bye guys. Bye bye. Good to see you guys. Thanks for dropping by.